Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe Pay. New York Guinea is on the loose. New York Guinea is on the juice. New York Guinea is all the truth. Please enjoy our show and maybe your masseuse is listening to, so give her a splooge. Greg and Joe, Joe and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
There you go. You're popping.
I'm just going to eat it right through the wrapper. All of that in a bag of chips and a bag of protein pancakes right here from Labs. What's up, Gregorio? How the fuck
What
are
are you doing, Joseph? I'm sorry,
Gregorio,
everybody. I'm sorry. I was just talking Joe Zero, but maybe it's because I
we
took
were
some
talking business, though. We were talking
maximum
about.
pump.
We have a big show prep, me and Greg. We stay up all night the night before doing it, and right? We just go crazy prepping everything.
Listen,
No, we were talking business, but you know, it was good stuff. But sorry for the late start. No big deal. We'll make up for it at the end. You know that. Of course, Enhanced Labs presents Muscle Sport Radio, Muscle Sport TV's YouTube channel, Greg Joe Show,
and the radio show even so. Even though we don't have a radio show right now that supports that too, but actually you do. It's on it's on Instagram. But I want to tell you guys, listen. See, this Slim shit's unbelievable, too. It did bring my sugar down. I tested it one day. I didn't take the metformin, and I took it. It did work. Now, I got to tell you guys something. You have to get it soon, especially if you're in the New York area, because with this piece of shit they just fucking got as a mayor, you might not be able to afford this.
They're going to make you give it away for free. If you buy it, you're going to have to give it to fucking the whole apartment.
And then it's going to go out of business. I want my Slim pills. I can't have that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Listen, any of you guys out there,
we're just writing something down. We're going to do a live read with a new sponsor, but of course, Enhanced Labs is the title sponsor of this program.
Yes, they are.
So, I'm all over the fucking place here. I got to get my.
That's okay. I think I got your head spinning. I'm sorry, Joe, but let me just tell you guys something.
I have my head's always spinning. I don't need to have anything. R.I.P. MSM. I hope not.
No. That's not. Listen, if we were dead,
yeah,
but we'll do that later.
Yes, we can tell you where to send the ashes when we drop dead. What was your favorite cycle you've done lately? Both of us are just doing TRT.
Yeah, I'm only on TRT. Yes, my favorite cycle was take everything and anything.
No, Greg, if it was there, it was in a fucking pen.
Back in the day, when I was a drug dealer and I had it, and I had you guys have no idea. I had bricks of testosterone. We used to get them in bricks like this, steroids. And I'd have like 200, 300, 400 of them. I'd just pop a fucking one out, this, empty the bottle out. Wednesday, do it again. And Friday, do it again. And I'd be just sitting there, because I had so much shit. It didn't affect me.
You didn't have to recycle nickel on those fucking bottles.
I wish you, yeah.
Instead of 5. AJ, what up, AJ?
What's up, AJ?
Here on the radio show, looking at. Oh, AJ, I don't want to talk about, because it's not right to talk about somebody on another show and talk negatively when they're not there to defend themselves. But on me and Anthony Tuminello's show, and
that's right,
were the owner that time. The guy who answered the phone, who's our engineer, producer, whatever you want to call him, the guy behind the glass, has been a little off his game for, I say, almost 2 years now since we started. So
wow,
it built up, and the other night there was a little bit of a big fight at the end of the show between myself and not physical,
Not online, though. Well, you guys weren't online, though. Could these guys hear it?
I think that at the very beginning it was, because one of my things is he doesn't mute the mics while we're playing a commercial, and that's unprofessional. You know, when I play a commercial here or the intro, it says Mike muted during the thing. He leaves it on. So me and Anthony like, all right, so let's cover this topic. His girlfriend texted me, goes, I can hear you guys. She listens to it live.
That's funny.
I don't want to get into the whole thing, but put it this way. I had to speak to somebody on the phone yesterday, and we're going to just work it out. Hopefully, I just want to move on and let it go. Whatever happened, happened. We're two grown men. I made my point. He made some accusations. I completely dismantled his entire fucking stance on it with video evidence because I put the show on the YouTube that we do from the radio. So he tried to say I was yelling and banging the table and cussing on the air. That was his quote. So I showed him the YouTube video from that night, and there was no yelling, no cussing, anything. I covered for his fuck up, his dead air.
That's fucked up. Tell him to stop smoking pot. Maybe it'll fucking, you know what I mean?
That's part of the problem. That was
I
a
was
lot of
making that
times.
up. Are you serious? I was just making that
yes.
up.
We walk in the fucking studio and it's like, oh, que puzza.
Que puzza. To you guys non-Italians, that means, oh, it stinks. Puzza means
That
stinks.
Yeah, stinks. But whatever. Listen, whatever. Here nor there. I'll deal with that as I need to deal with it. I like doing that show. We have fun doing that show. You were on it. It's fucking. It's for a week.
When you had me on, I felt like it was on 5 minutes. That half hour goes too fast.
Like that. Yeah, and he only has to play 3 tracks, and he fucked them up. He's worse than me forgetting to play these commercials.
Jesus Christ!
I'm fucking trying to go. Charlie Arms, here he is.
Charlie Arms.
Back in the day. Hey guys, would love to come on the show and tell the story about when I dropped Warren Beatty for kicking me off the set of Heaven.
Warren Beatty.
He used to get a lot of fucking tail in Hollywood.
He did.
Right?
He did get it. Yeah, man.
He got a lot of fucking broad.
He was in a few good movies too.
Oh yeah. No, he's Heaven Conveyed's a classic movie.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I love that one.
Yeah, that's a really good movie from the 70s. What's up, Keith of New World Muscle? What's going on, buddy?
Keith, what's going on, my brother?
Raw Fu. The live stream is sponsored by Enhanced Athlete. Use promo code LADYBOY for 66% time off. All
Make
right,
sure she's bent over.
There's a Jason Genova reference. Don't know if you'll remember, but I was a regular viewer. Do you have a new name, Raw Fu? Because that kind of does look familiar.
Regular viewer, where? What's he? Is he talking about on the show here?
I don't know.
You guys try to be
thank you.
let us know.
He's the big bear. I don't like his comment, but he's that's a free country, at least for now. At least in New York City come January 1st. I'm not sure. We'll get to that in a moment, right? Thank God you don't live in the Bronx and I don't live in Brooklyn anymore.
No more, thank God, bro. But that's gonna bleed into where we live. We're the suburb. We feed New York
It's
City.
going to trickle north and trickle east.
Joe, let me ask you a question. You live in Long Island, right? And I live in Westchester right now. I live in the Bronx's little brother. That's always the way we look at it. And where Joe lives, that fed the Brooklyn and the Queens. Everybody went out to Long Island. Now, let me ask you a question, Joe. When you pay your cell phone bill, do you have? I have Verizon. Do you have a New York City tax on there too?
Good question. I don't know.
Oh. I bet you do. I don't live in New York City, but I got to pay. I don't live in the city. I live in the suburb right now, and I have to pay the tax for New York City. I always ask the guy, "Well, why?" And they can't come up with why. I don't know. This is ridiculous.
When I worked for the city, I paid city tax. When I moved, they stopped taking it out.
Joe, you know what's funny? My friend who's a cop. My friend who was a cop down there, right? He went through, I don't know how the fuck this could be, but he swears to me. He said that he went through a light with a police car. He went through the light with the police car. He said he didn't put his lights on. He just went right through as the light was changing. He just fuck it, And he told me that he got a ticket.
They got the letter, right?
Yeah, got a ticket sent to the fucking to the, and the brass gave him a hard time. Got to put the lights on.
We used to get them in the unmarked cars all the time. I never got one in a marked car though. But we used to get them in the unmarked cars, and my boss would be like, "What?" We were backing up a unit. You want me to write it? I'll write it up. You know, we'll get it shit canned. But yeah, that they do that. That's
But that's how.
I don't think I think it's like an automatic thing. It's not even like somebody looks at it and goes, "Okay, let me type this letter." Right.
No, but it's fucked
right
up.
to the right.
Stop that.
It's retarded, bro.
They can see that shit. But you know what's funny too? My friend who's a Secret Service agent, who's been a Secret Service agent since Clinton was in. Matter of fact, Chelsea Clinton had a crush on him. He's one of my best friends. He told me that when they were parking the cars down there and where off the West Side Highway where the DEA building is or whatever it is, he said he parked the car. They were towing the Secret Service cars. This isn't under Trump. This is a long time ago. This is like under.
Oh yeah.
But it's been going on.
I can tell you stories about brownies when we had the unmarked cars in Midtown.
Oh, they're bad. They don't give a shit.
Oh, we almost collared them. They were trying to tow our cars while we were wrestling with perps, like on 32nd Street. Can you mix test with synthol? Or do you pay them separately? Big bad there. Come on now,
dude. You can mix. Dude, you can mix test with anything. Test always tastes better.
Oil.
Test is better by itself.
Raw Foo. Question for Greg: does he find Kim Haynes sexually palatable? I don't even know if he knows who she is.
Kim Haynes is a good girl. I know. I don't want to talk about her. You know Kim, Joe.
Oh, yeah, no, I know her from Instagram. I didn't know if you were.
Don't talk. Yeah, don't talk about her like this. She's a good girl.
Good people, 100%. Yeah,
she's great. She's a great girl. She raises her own grandchildren. Nobody can say bad word about Kim Haynes to me.
She's got a good condition. You know, she's in great shape.
Right.
Linda McCanns, there he is. Hope Joe never takes his producer to the Strong and Shapy gym for a workout. We know Joe gets emotional in there. Oh, that's bringing back a little Greg and Joe fucking.
Oh, fuck! Are they talking about?
When me and you. I'm going to be honest with you, Greg. I don't know about you, but I probably could have lasted about 30 seconds and I would have been out of breath.
Dude, the minute that shit started, there's two big, huge fucking black guys jumped in. It was over. No, listen. That's all.
Lucia was in. What are you doing? She was.
Oh, that's right. Lucia was
good. She was good.
It was just, dude. Sometimes brothers have fights. Joe, you grew up with brothers, right? Did you ever fight one of your brothers when you were a kid?
All the time. Yeah.
It happens.
That's what happens. Especially when,
it happens. We just got emotional. That's all it was. I love Joe. You guys know that. I wouldn't be here if I didn't like him.
It was a fucking, it was a stupid thing. And
it ended, days later, I think we talked on the phone. It was over. You know what I mean? Like,
even when we weren't working together, we'd still like, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter.
Absolutely.
On text and shit, so yeah, we had a fight, but we didn't.
No, it was nothing. Yeah.
Like I said, I was the fucking off that day. I totally fucking threw myself under the bus.
That's all right.
Yeah, but and then we got on the phone. Remember, we were like, let's just do a show. And we broke the news doing a live show. That was funny. What do you think is the best up for Sharkley liver support? Which is the liver on this?
I'll show you right now, bro. We got the organ supply. Oh, the organ is very great. Wait, I'm showing you guys. Hold on. Let me get my organ. Let me pull my organ.
He's gonna grab his organ.
Wait, let me get my fucking organ. Hold on. Where the fuck did I put it? Hold on. It's right here.
I was looking on the desk. I had it behind me next to Jerry.
Where's my organ support? Oh, here it is.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Good.
I got it. I'm coming. Working on that big fucking table that we have here. Okay. Now, first of all, this stuff has everything in it, and it's good. If you really want my opinion, I would double the dose on this. Okay, because I like everything that's in here. I also take. This is what I take. These are all my bottles here. I got another bottle in the back. This is unbelievable. Tudka. Tony uses, I think he has a Tudka is unbelievable for the liver. Your liver.
Like Columbus heard when he got off the boat.
Who?
Columbus.
Dude, this fucker. We'll talk about that in a second. You want to? I'm going to tell you something.
What's
And the
that?
liver. If this is my, I've been taking this for years. Lee Priest, even when he was at my house, he said, "Give me some of that." But a couple of pills because he's been taking this for years. A lot of body. This is a bodybuilder thing, totally. Live 52 to
What's the
DS.
DS? What is it? I
DS
never heard.
means double strength.
Ah,
It's liver support, Himalayan liver support. It's unfucking believable. Then, without a doubt, this fixes liver too. Milk thistle, very, very good.
years
Milk
back,
thistle.
a lot of people used to say that when you were on Anadrol, you take that.
Dude, you got to take this like 5 times a day. Seriously, I still take a lot of it. And finally, if you do Tylenols and stuff, but this is very good for liver and health anyway. NAC, I believe all this stuff is actually in that organ support. But I like to take extra, okay? Because I'm older and I worry about everything. I fucking took a Tylenol last night. I never take Tylenol. I took one last night, just one. And I fucking blasted myself with this shit because I'm so afraid because Tylenol kills liver. You know what I mean? But anyway, there you go. But this shit, it's everything that I just showed you is in here. But the thing is, I like to take mega doses of it. So, but this, I would double this. Double this.
Double the. So that's.
Wait, you just said something else. What did you say? Fuck. Oh, Christopher Columbus. Listen, let me tell you something. That piece of shit, Mandami, said he wants to take the Christopher Columbus. First, let's a guinea thing, okay? The fucking wise guys down there. Let me tell you something. You fuck around, and you may be the mayor, but let me tell you something. The mafia is underground, but they still don't play. Just trust me. You'll get a phone.
Another day in Columbus Circle if your guy tries to do that. They're going to surround that.
Guy got caught. Guy got shot.
I will be one of them. Joe Colombo got killed. June 29th, 1971. Yep.
Got shot because of that shit. You don't fuck around. You don't fuck around.
Yep.
Listen, let me just tell you one. I know somebody's going to ask us, but I just want to say one thing because Joe and I were both New York City boys. We got out of there, but I'm still in the suburb of the city, very close, 20, 25 minutes until I hit the Bronx. Listen to me. Okay, guys, listen to me. Let me just tell you one thing, all right? You fucking fools. You've been fooled so bad. You don't understand. You've got a millionaire who gets a $250,000 allowance from his parents, and yet he's mooching off the government by having a subsidized apartment. Like he's fucking a shell. His parents are multi-millionaires. He's filthy fucking rich. Okay? Same thing with Bernie Sanders. The oligarchy. It's about the oligarchy. Okay? That fuck has 4 mansions and they're all of $1 million. Thank you.
Greg, that's a good Bernie.
But I saw fucking Pierce Morgan, I think, even asked him, well, what about you? You keep saying the millionaires and a million, but you're a millionaire. You own all these houses. And Bernie Sanders like, no. Don't try to change the subject. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You people are listening to millionaires. Even AOC, she lives right by me, bro. I go junking at her parents' house. She's from my town. She's the next neighborhood over. She went to school with my nieces. Listen to me. Her parents were middle class, like anybody else's. Like my parents, like anybody. You can't live in Yorktown without having Shkadol. There's no bad area here. There's a lot of
that's a very nice place.
Right.
Yeah, no, Yorktown's
so none of these people, when they say tax the rich, right? What about you? Why don't you pay? Why don't you take some of these savages coming in this country? Let them go sit in your fucking. Did you ever see the day that Laura Loomer brought? She brought a bunch of Mexicans that just came over the border, right? And she brought them over to, I believe it was Nancy Pelosi's house, one of her many houses. And they rang the doorbell and they said, we're here. We're gonna rake the yard and clean up a little bit. We'll do it for free. And she called the cops and had them get the fuck out. She had all those Mexicans arrested. Okay? It's bullshit. You fucking idiots. There's no such thing as free. There's no such thing as free.
No, they're fucking pieces of fucking shit.
Don't
shout out to Guardian Angel Vigilantes. Scatman, there he is. Hey, listen, Sliwa, wasn't a great candidate. I'm not surprised he didn't do well. At least the guy's got balls, you know.
Listen, Curtis Sliwa would have cleaned up the city, but he's not likable. let me tell you something, Sean Hannity. Let me tell you something. Nobody gonna tell Curtis Lever. I've got guns to my head, and when he talks like this, and nobody knows.
John Gotti Jr. Yeah.
Nobody knows. John Gotti Jr. tried to whack me. He tried to fucking kill me. You kid, let me tell you something. Sean Hannity, let me tell you something, Sean Hannity. He talks like if he was talking to you, he'd be, let me tell you, Joe Pietaro. Joe Pietaro, you know, you were a New York City cop. You know what it's like to be out here in these streets out here. And that's the way he talks. Nobody's going to vote for that. He'd be a phenomenal mayor, but nobody's going to vote for that. He's the wrong candidate. You understand?
You're right.
He's like stiff like a board every time he talks. Like if he said, if he was at McDonald's, he'd be like, I want the number one. No pickles, no onions. Make it large. Do you hear me? Diet Coke. No Coke. Regular Coke. No. Diet Coke. Number one large. That's the way he talks. He would be like that at McDonald's. He can't. Yeah. He's angry and he talks, you know, a little bit through the teeth, a little bit.
He's very out.
Right.
And,
nobody likes that. Nobody fucking likes that.
It's tough. It's tough.
Joe, I put up a great
on radio. I enjoyed the show.
I put up a great meme on Instagram and not Instagram, what is it? Twitter, right? And it showed the Twin Towers. We shall never forget. And then it shows the picture of Donnie, and it said, "We forgot." You understand?
What Trade Center, huh? What?
He said, "I am a Muslim and I am a socialist." He's not a Democrat. He's a socialist Democrat. There's a difference. You understand? You fucking fools.
He's a communist too. He's
the socialist.
Like they broke the fucking story, you know.
It's the same fucking thing. You idiots vote for a millionaire's telling you we're gonna tax the rich, the oligarchy. You know, you're gonna tax the rich. That's a rich guy telling you that. You know what he's doing? Remember what I said in Bigger, Stronger, Faster? The guy who's got his thumb up here, he's got the middle finger under the table. He's going, fuck all you. This guy has a fucking trust fund, $250,000 a year. It's an allowance from his parents. He was out there trying to be a rapper and all shit. And you get that, and he's living in. He somehow got a fucking subsidized apartment in New York City. Okay, so forget it, bro. You fucking fools. Anyway,
Greg says racists and billionaires are crying today about New York City. He seems like a good guy that cares about people, not corporations. Greg, I hope you're wrong. I disagree with that, but you know what? I'll respect his opinion. I hope you're right. I don't live in New York City anymore, but I have a lot of people. I'm wearing my old Bensonhurst Brooklyn shirt today because of Madani. The roots, right, are in New York City. I hope that I go, holy shit, we were all so wrong about this guy.
It's not gonna happen.
Put money on it, but I can't say, Craig, you're wrong. We don't know yet.
He doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about anybody. That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. These guys all say the same thing. I'm going to lower the taxes. I'm going to do this. We're going to tax the rich.
About people. No politicians, Republican, Independent, Democrat, across the board, far right, far left, in the middle. None of them give a fuck about the people.
Nobody. None of them do. And let me tell you something.
Constituency, irrespective, you know, wherever they.
Listen, his family's millionaires, Craig. They're multi-millionaires. They're not poor. They're He had a $250,000 allowance. Let me see if he gives his salary. Do you really love the people? You want to help New York? Take your salary, because you're already making money off your parents, and give it like Donald Trump did. Donate your salary.
Never took the check from the presidency. Never took the check. Both times.
And you know what's funny? He's paying for that ballroom, and everybody's like, "Oh, he cares more about the ballroom." No, he doesn't. You fucking idiots. You know what? Barack Obama, the piece of shit, spent $400 million on a basketball court. Nobody said anything. $400 million. What kind of concrete did they use, Joe? Joe, what kind of concrete did they use? $400 million.
I wish I had the contract on that fucking.
Joe, that's what I'm going to say. What's buried under that concrete? Holy fuck, $400 million. And Trump is paying out of his own pocket. And you know what? It stays there. So the next president, if there's ever a Democrat, he's going to sit there. Obama had a fucking party in that same spot. And you know what he did? He had a tent, Joe. He had a tent. Like you'd have it. Like if your kid graduated and you threw a tent in your backyard or something and had your family come on. He had a tent.
A hot dog. Burgers are ready. Come on over.
With trays full of sausage and peppers and shit.
a pot of macaroni on the fucking thing.
You fucking fools. And no offense, listen, let me just say something. I love Jews. I love the girls that are Jew. I love Jewish girls. Not American Jews. I like the ethnic, like Israeli Jews. Those chicks are with the black hair and the dark eye. I love that. But you know what? You fucking people, you constantly fucking take a hammer and go, right? Because
What is that? What was that? A light you got there?
it's a magnifying glass.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's cool.
It's a magnifying glass.
Like
Joe,
one of those-
I can't see shit, Joe. I
Me
can't see
neither.
shit.
I showed you mine this week. I got mine on the desk here.
Can you see my eyeball?
It looks like I'm in the Little Rascals when they had the detective agency. And then
Yeah. With that. Hold on, now I gotta pee. I'm so fucking. Hold on, what's up? I gotta pee. I'm so excited.
Rod's getting all worked up. Sleeve of the red beret. He actually, I don't even recognize him when he was on the stage without the fucking red beret on because we're so used to seeing him. And I didn't realize he was like really baldish, you know? So it did look a little weird when you saw him on stage at the debate. It was like, that's him. Wow, he looks different. This one definitely is. We'll have to wait for Gregg to come back and address this one. So I'm gonna go to this one since I can do this one, and I'll go back to that one. Bill has one for me and a good one for Gregg. Hey Joe, have you ever had to arrest a drunk cop before during your service? I mean, watching a ton of those videos, you can be fucking nuts how many drunk cops driving around. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never seen a cop drinking and driving. Met myself, my friends, strangers. No, cops don't lock up cops. If you do, you're a fucking rat cock, you fuck. And your lock is going to be in the shower. All right, so that is for Gregg too. I'll come back to that.
I'm right here. Here I am. Here I am. But Joe, by the way, Joe, I just joined Curtis Lewa's group.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Now you want to even work. You look like you work there with that. Okay, well, 15 years down the drain. Oh shit! Sorry to hear that, Raw. What was your Instagram thing, Raw? If you were on Instagram, Gregg, these are directed for you, so I'm going back to them. Have you ever eaten girl's ass while she eats yours? Fucking awesome. Like an asshole 69.
Yeah, I've done that before many times. But I like eating. You know, I like eating a girl's ass. It's just by itself.
Oh,
I want to concentrate. Where's the light still? I want to concentrate on that shit. You know?
Yeah.
I love it. I stick my tongue right in. I fuck her ass with my tongue.
Yeah, you don't want to think it was just talking. You got the wrong fucking home. No, that's my intention, baby.
And let me tell you something. That drives chicks crazy.
My wife won't let me do it. She yells. I don't know.
Dude, it's funny. Joe, I mean, I shouldn't say this. Really?
Hey, I don't.
No, not about you. But because I was going to say something about my ex-wife. But you never know if people listen, and I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh yeah, you'll get.
But I used to get like some girls. Let's just put it this way: my nose is peeling. It's very unappealing, but from tanning. My ex-wife liked doing that shit. That's the first time I got my ass eaten was by her.
Yeah, that's something that I'm probably gonna have to pay for if I ever want it, not from her. I have to go to Vegas.
But she did it before I did it. She did it before I did it. She turned me on to it.
Yeah, I way back in the day, I was enjoying giving and accepting that. But
that's why, Joe, I like a pig. You got to find a pig. I love pigs. I don't want no virgin. Oh my God, is it gonna hurt? No, I don't want that shit. I want a girl going, come here, fucking. You know, I want to see like fucking. I want that lip spread. I want a used pussy. I don't want no fucking nasty fucking.
Oh, it wasn't something that's in a fucking.
And if it's got a rug, Joe, the fucking triangle down there, the devil's triangle.
I was thinking about you, Kim Kardashian's sister Khloe. No, yeah. Kim. The story was about Khloe commenting. Kim Kardashian put out a line of G-string panties that have what they call merit or something. It's fake pussy hair on it, all different colors.
Well, I think I saw that. Well, yeah, but I want the real pussy hair. Why don't you just grow your hair the hair box back? Why don't you just do that? I don't understand why you have to buy a fucking G-string and then go, ha ha. You go down the
Barbie
G-string.
hair. I don't know.
And
I saw it in the post today. Yeah, I thought of you when I saw that. I said, "Oh, Greg will enjoy this one."
I want the real hair. I want the fucking lawn down there, bro. We're 70s guys, bro. 70s. You didn't see that Playboy. They used to groom it. A girl would comb it really nice. You're like, oh God, hair pie.
Oh, you could see it was all like in one direction. It wasn't
Oh, I
coordinated.
love it.
You can tell when it was fucking, makeup. Dali Guastamaccia. Greg, why don't you give Zorhan a DNP lace Figueredel for his victory?
I'd love to fucking. You have no idea.
DNP is
no
not
idea.
good for you. I read this one while you were taking PP. I read that one while you PP. Okay. So that one. What did you think of the 4 words you had for Trump? Turn up the volume.
That's him calling you right now.
Yeah. Don't you hate when people keep calling you?
Yes.
I think right, and it's just whatever. I said I put my thing. I got to figure out how to turn it off for this computer.
Well, I put my phone in the other room. It's ringing on because you can answer your phone on your computer. I don't know how to do that shit, so I don't have that hookup.
I don't even remember doing it on this. I got on the 2 computers.
You have a Mac, right? You have So do I. I'm on a desktop Mac, like you're not a flip, whatever you call it, the notebook.
Laptop.
But the thing is, I text. When I
one.
text you, Joe, I text you in all caps, so that's why I'm coming from. I'm texting you from my computer. When it's small letters, lowercase, that's my girlfriend texting for me.
Yeah. What did you think? Oh, 4 words. Turn up the volume. Listen, Zorhan was taking a victory lap last night. Everybody that wins, especially he's a young guy. Nothing surprised me in all the elections last night. Everybody that was predicted to win in these blue areas.
One surprise. One. That guy Pena that fucking said, I'll kill your kids. I'll kill all that shit.
He won. Right?
He won. He beat Jason Miyares. And I thought Miyares had that fucking thing won. There's no way. You filthy fucking. I don't know. Joe, I honestly think maybe that fucking, you got to look into, you got to look into those elections because the Democrats are riggers all the time. You know what I mean? I said riggers with an R, okay? You filthy rigger.
Rig. I think there's enough of fucking people that hear that word free and vote for these Democrats because that's what
No. I'm not talking about what's his name. I'm not talking about Mandani. I'm talking about that guy Pena. The guy who said, I'll kill your kids, he said, I'll kill him while the mother's holding him. I want to see her suffer while I kill her kid. And that's the law enforcement.
And he didn't drop out after that. And then he wins.
Joe, there's something wrong with that. I find it hard to believe that people are that fucked up. I find it hard to believe.
I do understand where you're coming from with that. Yep, definitely.
That one is the only one.
Here's our girl, Megan. Rest in peace to our friend Victor Conte. That's right. Victor passed away yesterday.
Yes, Victor Conte, yes.
Conte, a big figure in the PEDs and the sports world. Nathan and I are flying out to the Bay Area tomorrow for the service. He did write the book with Victor, right? Mr.
Yes. Yes. I hooked him up. Victor worked with us. Remember at MD? I hooked him up. Victor Conte worked with us, so did Patrick Arnold. Unless Patrick Arnold changed. He's a big liberal.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah, me and him used to have wars over that shit. We used to have wars over when Trump first ran and shit. Oh.
Okay.
In person, but he's good in person.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Buddy. Right. 3 days out from the Ruby. Dale is gonna be in Florida for the Ruby, and he looks good. He's gonna do very well there, I think. And Dale.
Hey,
Jay
Dale, what's going on?
My phone, he is Team Dale. So Jay Masters and Dale Chance are back as friends again, which is good to hear because I always said that Delray Misfits are funny as a group.
Right.
They're all funny as a group. They're fucking hysterical.
Well, good luck to you, Dale. Kick ass, man.
Good luck. He looked Dale last time when he was in that show when Lenny was in it. This is going back years. Dale was fucking good. He looked fucking dynamite. Paul Walker, Joe and Greg were nose to nose arguing Sean Shaky Jim, yet they were on opposite sides.
Paul Yerla.
That's a good one.
I like that.
I can't hear you. Nose to nose. Fuck you too.
That's a guinea thing. That's a guinea thing. A lot of guineas got big noses.
Yeah. When Yogi Berra was yelling at the ump with Jackie Robinson at home in the 55 World Series, or 56, I forget which one, his fucking nose was the ump. He almost blinded the guy.
He had a fat big nose.
Yeah, he had a big. Anyone knows how Dale Chance's current condition. If you go to the Ruby on Saturday, you'll probably see. I have not seen pictures of Dale, and I think that's a good move by him.
Maybe check his Instagram.
Yeah,
No?
I think he's showing it. He's going to say he's going to be like the Shadow. Dorian Yates going to be wearing a robe backstage. Greg's organ health is still sealed. Yeah, because we get more than one.
Wait,
Use
oh,
one.
organ health is still in. Yeah, we get more than one. I got two over here, 2 slings.
So why-
You want me to
I
show
don't
you?
know. The used one is upstairs. That's when I take my shit in the morning. And I got this sealed ones in the studio.
Yes, we got 2 of a lot
Why
of
would I
things.
have this and not use it? I mean, what's the sense? It's
Yeah,
free.
really.
Even if I didn't fucking think it was good, I would use it.
Take it anyway. It's free. It's for me.
Yeah. There he is, Nicholas, son of Sammy Davis. Can you imagine this day and age, a Muslim mayor prejudiced against Italians?
Listen, I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care what you're, but when you make it a thing, let's get one thing straight. I am a socialist and I am a Muslim. Yeah, you know, what does that have to do? So what?
Exactly.
So what if I won? Do you think I'm gonna get up there and say, let's get 2 things straight? I'll bang a fucking ladyboy in the ass and I'm a guinea. And so would all you. You just wouldn't admit it.
Oh, this day and age.
Think I give 2 shits? I don't give
Good
2
one. R.I.P. New York, Mikey. You're damn fucking
Damn
straight.
right. Give it time. Watch what happens. Joe, he just said, I'm not hiring one more cop. That's it. So can you imagine all these poor bastards that are home? Please, Jesus, please,
On
Jesus.
the
Please.
list.
You're on the list, and you're like
Yeah,
the
you
next
know what? It's
class.
probably a blessing in disguise because they're going to be miserable.
Oh, yeah.
as
The
this
the
day
jobs
and
are
age
not the same
for that
anymore.
fucking pile of shit in fucking City Hall. It's,
Oh, yeah,
no matter how player, it's a suck ass
They
fucking.
spit on you down there, and you can't do a fucking thing about it.
Oh,
old day-
fuck that.
The old day, they say, Joe, take him to the roof. I could
For the
dream, I
Apache
could
Road.
fly off the roof.
Yeah, in the movie, right? For the Apache with
Well,
Paul
that shit
Newman.
used to happen for legit. My
Yeah.
my childhood girlfriend, her father was the big mucky muck on that Fort Apache. He was there when they were even filming it, and they used to
That was
brag
the
about,
Paul
like,
Newman precinct.
take him to the roof. Retards
Yeah,
love the
right.
roof. Take him to the
Hey,
zoo,
Rock.
Rock. Hey, Rock, take it to the zoo. Retards love the zoo. You know what? I'm gonna fucking.
No, retarded. She's just shy. But he gets a little out of hand. Yeah, his feet.
Oh. Dude, when that guy goes, he's the greatest screenwriter, fucking slash mind in Hollywood. Stallone.
Yeah.
How many fucking movies? Even the Tulsa King. He writes all this shit. He's the fucking guy, bro.
Tulsa
I never
King
watched
is
the
actually-
Tulsa King. I never watched it, but I know
Parts
about
of
it.
the first season, almost the whole thing. I enjoyed it. I got to see more of it, you know. But
Of what?
I liked
Tulsa?
Tulsa, yeah, the first.
Yeah, I've
season.
never watched it. I know all about it. You know what I mean? I know some of the guys that
No,
were
it's
there,
good.
but,
It's got a good cast. It's, you know, it's.
but
pretty
I know
good.
it's big shit, and I know anything Stallone touches is good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, listen, the guy's a success. It's been for the decade. Greg, fix your mustache. It's falling off a bit. He doesn't have a fake mustache, Rick.
How's it falling off?
Oh, I'm sorry, Stu. Will New York City become a bigger dump than London? Time will tell.
If he lets in all these, that they want him to let in all the fucking shells from the Middle East, that's what you know what I mean? And
Well,
then it's a different story. You know what's
London
funny?
has been 2 years now.
I just thought of something. The guy said about my mustache. My ex-girlfriend used to say, you got an old black man's mustache. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I shave and trim it, and I, you know, like the old, but the old
Yeah,
guineas
small.
too. The old Italian guys have mustaches like that.
The Conti had the little
Yeah,
pencil mustache.
yeah.
You know. Jerry, Jesus Christ, stop drinking in the afternoon. He's fucking boxed.
Jerry's all excited because Mandami just fucking won and he thinks he's gonna get free shit. Jerry and his family.
Get free beers at the fucking bodega. Zoran's a 30-year-old. Oh, Pop Top, what's up, buddy? 30-year-old man who can't even do one rep or 135. That's a beta. Oh yeah, I remember that video with the weight. I don't even care about that. I mean, it was kind of like we chuckled and but it's that I don't give a fuck if my mayor can do a fucking rep. Can he fucking be a good man? But it just shows you that he's a fucking pussy sissy boy. He's a little Joe. Hold on. Joe, do you know the story about the RX boys outing Vince Goodrum out of the closet when he came out on his own over a PA system? I've never heard. Was that at the on?
I don't think Vince Goodrum has been like he's a good guy, bro. I don't think he's been like hiding anything. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know. As long as I've known him, he was always.
He made no bones about it. I don't understand. I
don't give a fuck.
Neither
Danny boy, what's up, buddy? Hey guys, I'm back on my feet. Thanks for the report. I want the gym. There you go, Danny. Right?
That boy.
Week we talked to him and saying Greg gave you a little tough love, and maybe that was what it was.
That boy, Danny.
You need it. Good job, man. Thanks, man. Keep it up.
Good job,
Joe.
Dan.
Do you know the story about, oh, I just read that one. They forced Vince Goodrum out of the closet before he was ready. I don't know anything about it, so I
Never heard that. All I know is as long as I know Vince, he's been what was the name before that, Joe? He had a different name.
Melvin something.
He had a different name. He went under a different name before. It was Goodrum, but it's something Goodrum.
Yeah, I think it was Melvin. I think on Facebook he still is.
No, remember it was on getbig.com. It was something else. It wasn't Melvin. It was something else.
Oh,
Maybe these guys will figure it out. It was something else.
Get Big was the fucking Wild West, man. It was fun. That was a fun sight. Why do people care that Zoran eats rice with his hands? How Greg eats steak with his hands and never pay taxes on
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Believe me, I don't know Greg's case, but I'm sure he got fucked in the fucking wallet when he fucking was in court. Trust me, they fucking took their fair share of money.
Me? They fucking wrecked me.
I don't know, and you've told me numbers and stuff. I don't know deep, but you didn't. You got fucking shellacked when it came to,
really bad. Yeah, absolutely.
What did they call that? Not restoration. I forget what they call it in the fucking courts. They're fucking cock-eating fucks.
Oh, they destroyed me, and then they wanted me to do all this other shit.
And fines and court fees. They're cunts.
Yeah.
Candace, I would have put it was Zoran because he is the most handsome of all noble candidates. Make politicians handsome again. All right, Candace. Listen, hey, I guess he's not bad.
Wait, you're trying to say he's not he's more handsome than Donald Trump?
Oh, she's talking about out of the mayoral guy.
I know. I was making a joke. Trump's like, I don't think he's as good looking as me. Trump says. AJ, Stufer.
Did you use my magnifying glass? Finally, took a poop on the urinal when you were a PI. I didn't have to do that job. That wasn't assigned to me, thankfully. Greg, how is your mother-in-law? Big, huh?
She's a nice guy. She's quite the gentleman.
The Yeti.
She's going to Mexico, I think, this Friday.
How many sets for shoulders for a man in their 50s? Corey Hanks.
It depends.
Might hurt.
Do your rear delts first, then your side delts, then your front delts.
Yeah. I always gave that advice too, and I've used it.
And then you got to feel it though. You don't do this shit like where you bent over and do that. That's the middle of your back. You got to go out like that with it. I'd have to show you. I can't show it.
You want to get the caps, you got to do.
Delt video come one day.
Yeah, but I would say shoulders do the same you would do for any other,
absolutely.
Like your chest or your tries, buys.
Just don't go too heavy. There's no reason for it.
No,
if you want to tear your rotator cuff and fuck your shoulder up where you can't move it, then go as heavy as you can. Like presses behind your neck, and You will be like, oh fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a bad shoulder, so I do pussy fucking weight, but
You
I
don't
just,
need to.
you know, I do extra reps then. That's all.
I see
bang out
Schwarzenegger
extra
in
reps.
the gym using 25s back in the day, like in 81, 82. They didn't lift heavy, 25s, 30s. That's like, and that was, and he was already over 200 pounds. So
It's form and it's the different movements and the angles
the
that
only
you're doing.
exercises you're supposed to go heavy in is bench, deadlift, squat. Those are like the main exercises. Other than that, you shouldn't be lifting heavy. That's
Big
ridiculous.
three and powerlifting meets. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Greg released the delt video. We've been waiting for a decade.
It's
Release
coming.
that.
Well, we'll see.
Coming.
Maybe within the next decade.
Wait by the phone. Brett, what's up? What's guys
by
enjoying
the
your new mayor? Of course. Why wouldn't we? We love
Yeah.
Zorro.
Fuck.
Boomer phone signal. Yes, that's me. But I'm not a boomer, but I do have a lot of their traits though. With my phone rings and stuff. Charlie, God, I miss those hairy boxes. I miss boxing John, but what can I do? There you go.
Charlie's a scandal. He's a scandal.
Charlie is a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Tom. No,
Wait, funny how?
Tom,
Funny how? Do I amuse you? How am I funny? What the fuck is funny about me?
whoa, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said.
No.
Carolyn mother loves. Does Carolyn like that style? She one of the Instagram viewers that watch. She's watched this us before on. Nice lady. She's a middle-aged lady who lives in Texas, and she's I don't know how she ended up started watching a bodybuilding show, but it's really not that much in bodybuilding. But we have a lot of fun on Instagram. She's nice, you know. Who the hell is Dale Chant? What? You don't know? What do you think of that, Dale? Just Google that.
Google him.
Dale, what hick that crashed the car into a front porch? Oh Jesus! He did have a bad fucking car accident. He did have many years ago. The new mayor of New York is Sicilian, I think. I know what they would do with Robert De Niro.
If he was Sicilian, forget about it.
Siciliano. Jesus. Hey, Cherub, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
Joe, do you still talk to that kid, Nick? Do I talk to him?
He just got on the phone. Wasn't he just on here?
No, that's oh, he gets mad when we mix up the two Nicks.
Oh, well, there's another Nick.
Nick by you is a very different Nick from this guy.
Oh, okay.
Nick, yeah. Yes,
Sorry.
He comes on my Instagram all the time and begs to come on live. Can I come on? Can I come on? It's needy, very needy, but he's a nice guy. A Muslim will always put their religion before their country.
100%.
I don't really know that many of them, but I know that they're very.
Some of them, it
into that.
depends on how far gone you are, but some of them will kill their own sister as an honor, kill it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she talked to a white dude, let her kill her. You know, I mean, so if they would do that to their own family, trust me, they do it to you. Joe, you know what's funny? Did you see that World Series? Just thinking about Nick for a second. That was the sickest World Series.
That was great. Well, it was fun.
Dude, went down to one strike. The Toronto. If I was Toronto, if I was that pitcher that gave up that home run with one strike left, and there's your World Series, I wouldn't even be able to go back in that locker room.
He's had a great fucking playoff. That guy, you know, he just
Bieber, right?
Fucking I mean, what was it, Rojas?
I know, but that's.
But the guy was not one of their fucking good.
I know, but I
players.
just wanted to see all those Hollywood people, the Dodgers. You know,
I had a couple of fucking red cents on the fucking Dodgers from the preseason, so I was happily I forgot all about it.
Oh,
the next morning, I looked at my fucking apps and I had these 2 bumps, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that from?" And then because I had the Dodgers 1.1.5 minus 1.5, they only won by 1, so I didn't win the game. But I had picked them earlier in the year to win the World Series in the exhibition season, you know, before the season kicked off.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I forgot I picked.
I'm shocked that Toronto went as far as they did because during the year the Yankees
Oh,
had
really
them
well.
beat, and then they caught the Yankees past the Yankees, and the Yankees caught them at the end. Toronto had to win in order to stay in first. But the thing is, the Yankees don't deserve shit, so fuck them. But the thing is, though, I didn't think it was going to be that close because the Dodgers are such a powerhouse team, and they're a big money team. I mean, you know, does middle three
the most. they really should have won the.
But those middle three guys, Otani, you got Otani, what's his name there? Fucking from the Mookie Betts and fucking Freeman. Wow, that's a fucking
all of that fucking Edmund, all of the Smith, all of those guys.
Edmund, but I'm saying those three guys are fucking monsters. You know what I mean?
They're fucking superstars. And Yamamoto just was like fucking. It's like the Bulldog in '88 there. Fucking Hershiser was for LA.
Oh,
he was just, he just
mowing him down. Mowing him down.
When a guy's hot like that, a pitcher, if he's dropping that fucking deuce in there and freezing you and you're in the bucket every time, you're fucked.
Listen, good pitching will always beat good hitting, and especially in a series. When it comes to World Series postseason, pitching wins.
Yeah, and that's why the
Mets proved that.
Yeah.
If the Mets had any hitting aside from what's his name, Daniel, whatever the fuck his name is over there in second base, if they had anybody else on that team that even just got a hit, they would have won a World Series easy. Those pitchers weren't giving up runs. They used to Mets would win games 1-0, 2-1. You know what I'm saying? They would lose games like that.
Until the World Series, and then he got cold in the World Series, Murphy. So
yeah, but I mean,
their offense was shit that whole.
But he's the whole team. He can't be the whole team. You gotta have other guys hitting.
Who was carrying them against LA and Chicago? Yeah.
Well, if they had that pitching with these guys today, the Mets, with the hitting today, and they would beat the Dodgers.
Yep. What does Greg think that cost him the most earning? Megan taking his royalties or Prosop stealing his Dr. Hyde pre-workout? I'll hang up and listen to Mike and Mad Dog. Well, first time, long time.
The doctor said,
Alex in Brooklyn there, Alex. What do you got? What do you got there, Alex? How you doing, buddy?
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, definitely. Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, all right.
It's because I had another guy involved with me that fucked all that up. That was, forget it.
Yeah, and that was, I thought that label was dynamite.
Yeah.
That was,
Thank you,
Nick
Joseph.
Vibe Hard confirmed PDF file. I understand, but you got to realize Nick is also a little not totally there upstairs. So it doesn't give him a fucking pass for doing something wrong, but it does put a little asterisk next to it. Greg, you should have put all the money in the trust in Panama.
Okay. Okay.
Panama. Vince Goodrum there. RX didn't out me at all. I never had to come in a closet. I never was in one. Is that the real Vince, or is that just somebody?
I don't think that's Vince. I don't know why.
Some of you guys, Vince,
I think some of the guys need to take a fucking get a job or get off the fucking internet. Listen, Vince Goodrum's a good man. I'm not going to sit here and bash him. So whoever you guys are, we all love Vince.
Yeah, I've always thought Vince was entertaining.
I love Vince.
Stoofel, what's up, Stoofy? My manager Luke put Roy Hippolyta and Baby Yoda's bowl of Ghost High Protein hot choky. You Stoofer, I'm at a loss for words. Stoofer's one of my UK guys. Very good dude, steady watcher of the Instagrams. Johnny Pillman, what's up? Flying Brian Pillman. Have either of you ever personally witnessed a bodybuilder tear a muscle in person, specifically a pec tear or a bicep tear? Yes, I have. I'm sure you have too. Have you?
I don't remember seeing anybody. I seen the aftermath, but I wasn't right there and watching the guy benching. That I remember.
At the Olympia when they had that. What was that league called? At Jay Jung's gym. One of the IFBB pro. I actually caught it in a photo. He was doing it was some hammer machine, and his fucking bicep just ruptured. And in the picture, I caught it as it was happening.
Really? Was he warming up? He was warming up, or he was in the gym?
No, this thing. It was one of those. It was like Jay Jung started this league. What the fuck was it called now?
Not the Pro League? No,
it was like it was mixing bodybuilding with speed and sports. Like you had to do a lot of reps with different weight. It was it was actually pretty fucking wild. And I was right in the middle of it and taking the video and pictures. And I happened just to catch, I forget the guy's name. He was a Canadian bodybuilder. Won the Vancouver Pro back then, like 2000. whatever it was, 15, I guess. And he was one of the 5% guys. He was with Piana and those guys.
Oh,
this
shit.
was right after Piana died.
He
So
loved it.
whatever
He
that
killed it. He loved
yeah.
it. He killed it.
I forget the guy's name, but I'll find it and post it on Instagram. Yeah, I saw it. I was right there, and it was fucking sucked.
He must have been dehydrated or some bullshit.
Well, like I said, this thing with the Super League, that's what it was called. You know Jay Jung? He's an Asian dude. He's been around forever.
I think I do, yeah.
Down in Vegas. He was in the issue. Remember when I had Kat, that girl on the cover, the looking blonde?
Yeah.
Back in Kat was one of his athletes in the Super League. She was an IFBB pro, and she also did like sports stuff on the side.
Wow.
And she's in the Super League, and that's when this dude blew his fucking.
They should have called it the Stupid League. You can't be dieting down for a contest and try to do bench. Your muscles are like dehydrated, and then you're asking for torn muscle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not explaining it properly, so I apologize.
No, I know what you're saying, but that's anybody train for you're already weak. The last thing you want to do is fucking go in a gym and try to put out the weight.
It's kind of like bodybuilding mixed with the sport.
Yeah, it's like it's like that. The woman's extravaganza.
Yeah,
the woman's extravaganza used to do the same thing. The chicks would get up there, curl. Who could curl the most, but then it's bodybuilding. Then it's like other shit.
Yeah. Yep. Which was actually Bob's show that he did for many years. Middle ages show. Carolyn is a few toes in the grave. I'm trying to be nice. She's a woman. You got to I'm old fashioned. Gregg's the same. Ladies,
absolutely.
You never ask a woman her age, and things like that. Raw food, snake shit, worm shit, wormy shit. You gotta be a freak. There he is. Hey guys,
there he is. Oh, shit. You gotta be a freak. What's going on, brother?
Fucking talented.
Thanks for the video.
Very good. That was funny. That video.
Good man. You gotta be a freak. I love it.
The Shin 7L dude with Lenny's picture. Joe, did you ever shoot anybody? Not with my gun, only with my penis. I mean, pancakes. Hey Nick, point on the doll where you touch little Tommy. Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny? Yeah. If you were NYPD today, even if a guy held a gun to your head and you fucking pulled out your fucking revolver and shot him dead, you'd probably lose your job or be on at least modified duty for a long time. There's no. That's
they don't cover them anymore. If you get sued, it's called something indemnity, whatever. I got sued a fucking 150,000 times. You get sued all the time. Oh, he did this. He hurt me. He was disrespectful. He broke my fucking face open. Whatever. He busted my door down. But you get sued all the time. Indemnification. You're indemnified.
Right.
So that means that the city, if you did it in the scope of your employment in good faith, they cover you. I don't have to get a fucking lawyer. They have a lawyer assigned to me who aren't that good, these guys, but who cares? I don't give a fuck. They my money. And they settle out of court. They just throw money at these guys, bro. They just throw money at these perps. Oh, he called me a you-know-what and punched me in the fucking balls. 10 grand. Settle out of court. And they give it to me. So
that's disgusting. Yeah, but today you lose your job. They'll put the cop in jail. It's in New York. In New York and in these liberal states, the judges hate cops, bro. It's unfucking believable. They love criminals. This fucking guy wants to do away with Rikers, Joe.
He wants to do away with misdemeanors. Totally. Not just Rikers.
Dude, that city's going to be a fucking savage fucking shootout.
Bro, did you know that Bragg won with 70% of the vote, the DA? The black guy that's letting all of them no cash bail. He won.
That's why.
In Manhattan. So only the people in Manhattan are to blame for him.
Right. That's the Manhattan DA, but still. Forget it.
Jerry, I'm sorry, Jerry.
I thought that was Bragg. That looks like Alvin Bragg behind you, Jerry. I was going to say Alvin needs a haircut.
He's fucking smarter than Alvin Bragg. He'll fucking keep somebody in jail if they fucking shoot somebody. This fucking guy lets them walk. Greg, you finally going to leave New York? Let the NPCs get what they voted for. The NPC, the National Physique Corporation.
Yeah, what's the NPCs? Are you talking about the National Physique Committee?
He's referring to. I don't know. I guess I kind of get an idea of what he's saying, but I can't say because we'll get in big trouble on the YouTubes here. Greg, it's me. Call me after the show if you want.
If it's you, text me. I know that. I know that joke. Then I call up Vince. Yeah. No. What's going on? Were you on the show? You said for me to call. That wasn't me. You think I'm stupid?
No.
If it's Vince or one of you guys, text me and Joe.
Yeah. Half of these fuckers have not yet left a like. Who watching this show? I hope they do. 5% bicep tendon left. Excellent. Good. Pretty funny. Gallo humor. Thoughts on Lee Thompson making his own bodybuilding promotion to rival the IFBB called Inspired? Do you think athletes like Kai Green would jump ship and enjoy it? That was like 12
That was
ago.
fucking Joe. That's like 15 years ago or so, right?
Old story. It was the
wait. What did he call it?
First, it was NPC Elite or something. No, I'm mixing it up with the.
And then it became, oh my God.
Was it Inspire, like he's saying?
That's it, Inspire. I think it was it. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, but that's not around anymore.
Now, I think he's like a reverend or something. I don't think he's
involved in like a born again Christian.
Dude, they fucked him. They fucked him on. His wife was beautiful.
His wife was.
Lee's a good man. Lee Thompson's a good man. He's a very good man.
Listen, he had. Yeah, he had issues with the powers that be, and we interviewed him. And I didn't
look at Bob Bonham. Bob Bonham was in with them. Ran the Miss Olympia. I don't know how many times. Was the head Miss Olympia promoter and all that shit. Did all that shit, and they fucked him.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, shit happens.
Yeah,
what is up, KDC? Greg and Joe, what do you think about people saying exercise is a form of escapism? Implying that people got sort of escape trauma. Listen, exercise, who cares? You call it whatever you want as long as you do it. Right?
Yeah, I know. I ain't escape anything. I hate every workout. I hate I've been working out since 1972.
I took Monday off. I sat on the couch, had a cup of coffee with my wife, watched TV, touched the dog, petted her and shit. It was great.
The gym sucks, bro, a lot. You know what I mean?
She goes to the gym. I said, fuck it, I'll go tomorrow. And I did. I went Tuesday, I went today. When she's home, sometimes I get lazy. Just sit there with coffee, with talking.
I don't blame it. We're older now, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
I got up early. I was in the gym by 7 o'clock this morning. Some days I can't get there till 9. I'm just talking.
And I went to bed at 7 o'clock. Joe, how old are you now?
I am 58 years young, Oreo.
Wow.
I'm up there.
Joe. Oh, well, dude, I'll swap places with you. I'm 65.
Young Nick, he's like in his late 20s, I think. Young Nick, he's got many years left to work, so maybe I don't want to swap with it. Exercise. If people say that means they're just too lazy to go to the gym, so they're trying to find a good excuse. That's what my idea is. My theory is that. My thesis. Craig Velasquez. Zoran is going to bring equity and equality to New York City. Also, he's going to implement restorative justice. Just sit back and enjoy. He's not a piece of shit like Alvin Bragg. Craig, like I said before, I hope you're right, my friend. I don't know if you live in New York City. It doesn't matter. You can still have an opinion about the guy.
What's equity? What's equity in DI? What is that? You're giving because of somebody's skin color, they get away with causing a crime? Is that what you're saying to me? If Joe,
I worked in the city for a long time, and there was a lot of all kinds of people.
If Joe and I walked into a bodega today, when Mandami, even today, but when Mandami's mayor, excuse me. If Joe and I walked in a bodega and I grabbed a Diet Coke and just walked out with it, am I going to, they'd probably lock me up, but not, when it's it's about slavery and reparations. And there's no reparations, you motherfucker. That was so fucking long ago. And, people don't realize.
They only stole bread, right? Remember when they were rioting?
They're so fucking, they need to eat. I'll remember that next time I go to the grocery store. If I go try to walk out with a whole fucking thing of groceries. Bullshit.
Yeah, just walk through the thing with the wagon. Just go right past it.
These people are using.
He agrees with us about Craig Velasquez. So, Craig, I bet you're a law-abiding guy, and you look at Bragg like, what the fuck? He's putting bad guys out on the street. I believe you're probably a good dude with a family and shit. And if you think that Zoran's going to be a good mayor, and we don't think he is, one of us, well, Greg and I, or you, one of us are going to be right or wrong, or maybe somewhere in the middle. Maybe he'll do some good things.
Craig, let me tell you something.
I don't know.
Do you know who fucks you more than anybody else, Craig? One of your own. My ex-girlfriend, her mother lived in Orange, New Jersey, Newark, right? And she would constantly she was Puerto Rican. She lived in a Puerto Rican community. She would constantly get jumped by other Puerto Ricans and robbed. That's the way it works. You don't understand.
Yeah.
Who the mafia kills more than anybody? Other mafia guys, their own family. Another Gambino kills another Gambino.
All the time.
Joe,
they get in a call with them. They trust them.
That's right. We're having a party in my basement. Come downstairs. Meanwhile, street guy standing there with saws and gun. Pop, pop, pop.
Sonny Black knew it though. He left his fucking.
Damn right.
In the movie, they have Lefty doing it. They have Pacino with the rings and wallet. But in real life, that was Sonny Black.
Sonny Black, right?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you guys something. You don't understand, Craig. There's no such thing as equity. Equity means you're going to let somebody get away with something because maybe their skin color is there. No. First of all, I believe everybody should have whatever. Society should go by merit. Those who produce reap the benefits of what they produce. If you don't produce, why should I give to you? Why do you have to get something? Then I shouldn't produce either. Then we should all just stop working and mooch off the government. It doesn't work like that. And plus, when they get a guy who scores low on a test, but because his skin color is different or prays to a different god or whatever, okay, you're going to let him jump above everybody else because of that? Is that the best man for the job? Craig, let me tell you something. If you were getting brain surgery tomorrow and the doctor came in and he was like, yo, what's up, man? I used to play b-ball down the streets, washing his hands, getting ready. You'd be like, wait. Hold on. Are you the doctor? Yeah, wait, hold on. I can tie my dreadlocks. You'd be like, excuse me, can I get another doctor in here? I don't want him cutting my fucking head open. It doesn't matter. You understand?
If Ben Carson walked in the room, you'd say, oh, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
This guy is fucking
It doesn't matter. Funny you say, because that's the thing of Ben Carson. Listen to me. It doesn't matter your skin color. That's all bullshit. That's bullshit. That's actually holding the race back. You know what they're saying to you? If you're Craig, I see maybe you're Hispanic, okay? So let me just tell you something. When they say, they're saying, well, Craig, we got to dummy up the test because you're too stupid to do it on your own, okay? So we have to give it to you because you can't. You're not, Craig, your skin color, you're fucking, you're stupid. We have to give it to you. It's bullshit.
If you prepare yourself for it and you fucking got common sense.
It's bullshit. They still use the excuse that, my people suffered. Your people. Oh, wait, you're talking almost 200 fucking years now. Your people. And let me just tell you something. It's only certain states that had slavery and shit, and there were black slave owners. There's only certain states that there was black police chiefs and shit in New York City back when there was slavery going on. Yeah. That's why they wanted to get to Pennsylvania was free. After Pennsylvania, they didn't have slaves in New York. They didn't have slaves in fucking. You understand? Is you don't understand? You people have been brainwashed. You're fucking brainwashed.
Yeah,
you're brainwashed.
But
it's just.
But honestly, I'll be honest. I hope that I'm wrong. Because
I don't want to see him.
I told you so. It doesn't help me any, and it fucks people I know. My fucking family lives in the fucking Brooklyn and shit. I don't want to see them.
And me too. My whole family's in Bronx. But listen to me. You don't need people fucking. I'm not sitting there going, let him fuck up. Let him fuck up. I believe it or not. I hate you. I hated Joe Biden, but I still rooted for him. Rooting against him is like rooting against yourself.
Yeah.
But it's just that when he sits there, goes, get this in your head, two things. I'm Muslim. No, he said, I am a socialist and I am Muslim. So, what does that mean? Are you going to hire
those people that subscribe to those two things?
Right. So if I pray to a different God, God doesn't give a shit what you call. You get that, right? So it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
It's crazy. I don't want to get into it too much, but you know what I'm saying. You guys have all been bullshitted. You get millionaires.
I will always respect his opinion. I do not have to agree with it. But
I respect your opinion, but you got millionaires.
Yeah,
you got millionaires saying tax the rich, tax the rich.
It should be a flat tax. If you make $100,000, you should pay 20% tax of that. If you make $15,000, you should pay 20%. That should be your taxable income. 20 grand, that's 100 grand.
But wait a minute.
You make 10, 2 grand's taxable.
That's right.
You know,
But wait a minute.
and nobody's saying more than the other guy.
These same
You know,
people talk about the climate. The climate. The climate. Meanwhile, him and what's her name? They're flying in jets. They're drinking.
Oh, God.
And when
Like
you ask them
fucking-
about it, they say, well, we need to do this to get our message out. Well, why don't you get on a bicycle? Drive a bicycle. You know, you won't.
They caught him coming out of the SUV with the bike, and then he would bike to in Washington. Remember when Buttigieg was the travel czar, whatever the fuck they, you know, he drove a big SUV. They pulled it over to the side. He got
and
the
then
bike
they let
out
him
of
out in the bike. Wait, who was that, Joe? Was that Buttigieg? It was Buttigieg. Yeah. And then he's over there with a fucking. Then he's over there with a fucking fake, with a bra with milk in there. He's feeding baby.
When they had the baby, they were so happy to have that baby.
Now listen to me. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. If that's
my wife, I
what
should have got one of those when we had the babies. When she saw that.
yeah, but the thing, Joe, what do you think Russia sees? Imagine if he was president, Buttigieg, and shit like that. Wait, hold on, I gotta feed my kid. And here's fucking, you know, President Xi and fucking and fucking what's his name? Vlad.
The punchline of the world.
Oh my God, can you imagine it? Can you imagine that, right? Can you imagine that? They'd be sitting there going, holy shit, what is he doing? You know, holy shit, look at this fucking guy. You know, that's why I like Trump. Trump doesn't go the oligarchy. Trump says, I'm fucking filthy rich. I fucking love it too. You know what I mean? And he tells you like that. And he says, I take the same tax break that you gave you and your friends. He said that to Hillary Clinton. And when he doesn't like somebody, he lets you know. I don't like you.
He follows the law, the tax laws he follows.
Right. Otherwise, they would put him in jail.
Yeah.
They can't get him on tax evasion, or that would have been the golden good. That's what they got fucking Al Capone on.
Yeah, right.
Tax evasion.
He was obviously making a lot of money and not reporting.
Vladimir Putin, and Xi sit there and they're like, man, I liked it better when Biden was president. We could do whatever the fuck we want. This fucking guy's on our ass.
This guy is fucking hanging shit over our heads. We can't do shit.
That's the oligarchy.
Donald Trump is an oligarch. Greg and Joe, if you were in a gym and there was a newcomer there, and immediately a larger man says, "Let me show you how a real man trains," and you can see the youngsters felt inadequate and uneasy as the large man shows them a real man's workout, would you say something or not?
I don't think that happens, but see the guy's calling Joe right now.
Damn, there's boomer alert.
Listen, if the
guy's
I would just
hurting
say
kid.
don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's fucking don't know shit.
Dude, leave the kid alone.
I'm not gonna start a fight. I'm not one of those guys. What are you doing, dude? You fight
Oh, tough guy shit.
You're gonna get arrested. Then you're gonna be sitting in the county jail, all because you. And meanwhile, that fucking big guy's over there still working out in the gym with that kid. But because you had to go in and start a fight, you're the one who's going to go to jail. I'm not going to go to jail, especially at my age, 65. I don't want to be sitting in there with a bunch of skells and shit like that because I had to be the guy to go in there and, hey, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Hero today. I might not even notice it because I got the headphones on. I got my fucking Judas Priest, Iron Maiden playing. I don't even fucking pay attention. The only I notice is tits and ass and camel toe. That I can always spot.
Well, I like our team's got some young girls. Oof.
We got
some young girls.
In my case, they're all young. But
well, they're all there could be my grandkids, but that doesn't mean I don't lick my forehead when I see them. You know what I mean?
Yes, Nick doesn't want to get confused with Vibe Hard. The man is whacked out. Yes, he is. Nick, we know. It's just you share a first name, and we have to make sure we differentiate the two of them. Is Amin locked up? Is he currently? No. He's not?
No.
Okay. Good.
No, yeah.
All right. Hopefully, maybe he can fucking get time served or something when they make a deal.
Crazy shit over there.
Gonna get something maybe. I wish him the best. You guys are the best. Funny is always good content. You make my day. James Jacob, thank you. You're a regular watcher. I appreciate it.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys. King Dale's a big time fucking watcher. He's always got nice questions. Greg and John, Pumping Iron said he was so dedicated to train that he insisted he couldn't go to his father's funeral. It was a lie. Yep, it makes it this. Yes.
It was a total lie.
The T-shirt thing was a setup. Now you got to remember, it was a movie. It's a documentary. Right. They had to put a little.
They had to have something in there because the average person back then found bodybuilding like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they made the Mike Katz shirt thing.
That's
correct. Lou versus Arnold. You know.
Yeah, all that was fake. It was bullshit. Even about how who was it? Columbus, and he told the kid to oil up with motor oil and all. That's all bullshit.
Yeah, and people think that was the first time Arnold and Lou faced off. The '74 Olympia, they were on stage against each other. The year before that.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I love Arnold.
Building it up the way they, it was a great fucking movie, bro. I mean,
it's a phenomenal movie. I still love it to this day. But I love Arnold. But I've met Arnold many times. Know him in person. Listen to me, okay? Arnold it tells you what you want to hear. He's a fucking toy. I seen a video. Remember in the video, Bigger, Stronger, Faster, where he says, one thing you got to remember about America: if you follow the rules, you can achieve anything. And then there's another video that goes, you need to break the rules. Remember that? There's a video out there which says, when you want to succeed, you need to go where nobody else goes. You need to break some rules. Break the rules. So which is it? Do I follow the rules or do I break the rules?
Arnold was very strategic. He was a very sharp guy that learned the lay of the land mighty fast once he got here.
Yes.
And that's all to his credit.
In person, he's very...
He couldn't speak the language. He was an immigrant. He was like 68 when he got here. He was a kid. Yeah. So
let me tell you something.
He figured out pretty fast and did a great job, with a lot of good things.
He did. He did a phenomenal job. You got to look at it. What he conquered is amazing. But he's a bullshit artist. And in person, he's actually very funny and charismatic. And he'd like you, he'd talk to you. But he has that other side to him where he will tell you what you want to hear. I'm just telling you. He was no Republican.
The picture of me and him when we were at the Arnold at the dinner that night?
Yes, of course I do.
I don't get... I'm not a star. That I don't give two fucks about superstar things. But because it was Arnold, it was so, to me, it was like so fucking like, holy shit. My whole life I've been liking this guy and was a fan. And to shake his hand and take that picture, it was the only time I was almost like I got out of my journalist fucking costume and became like a little kid fan again.
Right.
Because it was all, I don't give a fuck about his politics and all that. Well, it's Arnold. Come on.
I met him in 1976 the first time. And then when I was in Gold's Gym, I was in World's Gym. He was in World's Gym. He wasn't in Gold's. He was in World's only because Joe Gold was alive. And as long as Joe Gold was alive, he would not, because he was very close with Joe Gold. And I used to see him in 1981 in the gym in the morning at 5 in the morning. And when I would run up to him and that's when he said, don't get so emotional. But, yes. I used to freak out. I'd be in the gym and he'd be right over there. And I would be like, holy shit. I think I'm working out in the middle of the magazine. When I was, and the magazines were black and white, but you would see holy shit, there's Arnold. You know what I mean? I'm in Gold's Gym, World's Gym, it was so if you grew up like that, do you understand? It's almost like if you were in a football field or boxing. Let's say you joined the gym and you were learning how to box, and here's Mike Tyson over there, hitting the bag. You're like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, definitely. Yeah. No.
But screw his politics.
What do you believe on promoter? Because they wanted to make him look like this guy that was so into it, he couldn't go to the funeral. And even my girlfriend could not understand. Remember, he even added, a whole storyline to the storyline to make it more sounding more legit.
They had to.
It's part of show business. It's just the way.
100%. 100%.
Listen, I think that would have been a pretty fucked up thing to miss your father's funeral. I'm glad it was a lie.
But I'm going to tell you guys something. This guy's just saying hello, so let me say hello. Milo Emilio, how you doing?
Hello, Emilio.
Did I say it right? Milo, man. All right, listen, let me just say something real fast. Listen, guys, my friend worked on that, Monster Quest. Today we're going to the woods for looking for Bigfoot and shit like that, or the giant snakes. He worked on that show. He was one of the producers, and he told me, "Oh, we would take a snake, throw it on the side of the road, and the guy would be driving. Holy shit! There's a." He said, "Don't you ever notice that we're looking for the wild wasp, the killer, and they're here in the jungle somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. You know what I mean? It's all set up. They set that thing
up. They just drove around, didn't find anything, right?
He told me that
next week. See ya.
Right. If you're showing a show just like Monster Quest, when they would have Bigfoot, he told me, this is the deal. We're gonna, we'll have the guy over there. I think I hear something, and all of a sudden a rock comes over. That's because the guy, the sound guy is standing there, ready, and he throws a rock. You don't see it. Oh shit! Did you see that? And they run over. Holy fuck! That's a rock. Where did that come from?
The ghost hunter shows. It makes it fun.
There. For his way, like Bigfoot likes to make noises on a tree. So you go over, go. Right? They take a fucking stick and they go. And then they listen. And all of a sudden, in the distance, you hear.
Oh, shit.
And that was my friend. My friend be like, hey, we'd be doing that shit. It's still fucking Monster Quest. He worked on that. And he told me, dude, all that shit was set up. So,
Yeah, it's hard.
Dude, let me tell you something. You know what? And if you died in the woods.
I was about to say, I'm sitting here holding the cards. I don't forget. And I almost forgot. If you die in the woods, if Bigfoot gets a hold of you, especially if you're on the other side of the country,
or if you find his carcass, because they do animals too, by the way.
They do. If you pet.
So if you find a Bigfoot carcass and you want to give him, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Make sure you give our buddies at Chapel of Peace a call. Here they are right now.
My name is Vince with Chapel of Peace, and this is proof that you need to pre-plan your funeral. Send this video to family and friends and see if they can plan your funeral right. We're going to add up these numbers. If they're even 3 points off, you need to plan your own funeral. Let's go. Burial, cremation, aquamation. If you chose burial at a cemetery, or are you going overseas? If you chose cremation, is the urn going home, going to a cemetery, or are you scattering at sea? Are you having a viewing or no viewing? Are you having a full funeral or no funeral at all? Flowers or no flowers? Do you want a certain person to speak, or you're okay with whoever speaks? Are you trying to spend less than $5,000, less than $10,000, less than $15,000, less than $20,000? Add up those numbers, send this to someone else, and if they're even 3 points off, boy, you need to plan your own funeral. Remember, pre-planning puts you in charge. Here at Chapel of Peace, we can help you with this. Give us a call, like, share, and follow.
Of course, that is Vince Kunkel and Johnny, West Coast Johnny. How's the piss? Good?
That was right. Right? You knew, right? Yeah. I always got to pay.
I'm the same. I'm the same way, man. I sometimes I gotta go. I'm fucking lying. But I like how Vince talks Italian. Bing, bing, bing. He uses his hands. But Greg, we have a brand new sponsor on Enhanced Steps.
Okay.
I'm working on getting an ad like Vince has there, but I want to just do a live read for the first week. They're starting this month. It's Quench Protein, ScienceSups.com, SUPPS.com. Now, remember I was saying that, you either do the milk protein with the chocolate and strawberry and vanilla, or you do the fruity ones with the water. Now, Quench Protein is a water-based. You're hearing bells. The bells are St. Mary. It's a good Christmas movie.
Oh, that was a great movie.
That's my boomer thing. Quench Protein is for water-based things. You don't get the bloating from the milk. And guys like me, I'm lactose intolerant, so I got to buy special milk to have my protein shakes. But if I'm going to use Quench, I can just go to the fucking tap water and get cancer from the tap water. That's beside the point.
And then you get dying and get burnt by Johnny West Coast. Go ahead.
Oh, Johnny invents his fucking place. But their protein shakes that use milk, you get filled up. Mix this with water. It results in a lighter, more refreshing product that can be taken on the go, too. You can bring it to the gym with you. Allows you to create non-traditional fruit-based flavors that taste like juice. And only 100 calories. 22 grams of protein. So that's a nice shot. 3 flavors. Eat them off individual packets. ditch that heavy milk-based protein and switch to Quench. Lactose-free, soy-free, sugar-free, fat-free, gluten-free, no artificial flavors or colorings. They got the pina colada, strawberry melon, blue raspberry. More coming out. They have a mystery flavor that they're going to give you with some orders. Go to their site, sciencesups.com. Code MSM. You save 20%. Starting off on a good foot. We're giving you guys a fucking.
That's right.
savings.
You get it.
If you like
You get
the
it.
water-based protein, which I like both. Some days I'm in the milk mood. Some days I'm in the fucking juicy mood. Depends. So now I got another option with Quench. It's QWENCH, and they got a pretty cool logo with an American flag in it too. They have some good stuff. So we will have a better commercial that we want to welcome the boys over at Science.
We'll quench your appetite with future commercials.
We're gonna quench it. We're gonna quench it away. Now, where was I? Where did I leave? Thanks for answering about escapism. I think there may be truth to some, but not all. I would also argue it's a healthier escape. That, of course, yeah, going to the gym is a good. If you're using that to escape reality and you're getting healthier and shit, good for you. It's better than you. You get more fucking twat, and when you look good. Greg and Joe, we spoke before about gross scat porn. A weird question, but I often.
What's gross about it? I'm just kidding.
That's soft porn sometimes. You get it? You got diarrhea.
I get it. Soft serve.
Do the actresses sort of feel after shooting? What do they speak about? Director must be so dehumanizing. You know what? They're so low budget. They can't be getting paid a hell of a lot. So I think most of the time they're fucking junkie kind of frauds, and they're getting banned.
That's exactly what it is. You throw a crackhead fucking, I'll give you a few baggies of crack, and they'll do anything. Like that two girls, one cup, where they fucking eat shit and then vomit in it and back up.
Yeah, they didn't look like junkies, those young ladies. They were very.
I think they were lit. Sometimes you can't tell, but I'll tell you this much: I would rather eat shit than eat vomit. That's the fucking. I mean,
vomit.
Dude, barf-a-rama. You sit there, you see somebody barf, and you smell that smell of barf. You're like, oh my God, get me out of here. You know what I mean? I can't even look at that or see that shit.
Kind of enjoying.
It depends on who's taking a shit. If it was Amber Heard when she was young, remember when she was young, like everybody loves Mandy Lane. You ever see that movie? Everybody.
Sweeney Ward, the Sydney Sweeney's all over. I don't even know who the fuck she is, but she's fucking gorgeous.
She's cute, Sydney Sweeney's cute. But I like Ariana Grande, that skinny little thing. I like skinny like that. You know what I mean? I would take a big fucking fat log out of her ass. I don't care. But the barfing thing.
Zoran is a Muslim. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word anymore.
You better watch even saying that.
A lot of people are putting fucking scary videos out there now, Greg. I don't want to get into the conversation because I don't want to lose my channel. All this something that especially I find just disgusting to begin with. But Zoran is kind of along those lines of like he's anti. So I don't know. You might be right with that. That might be a comparison. When I hear equity, I want to vomit.
I just don't understand.
He won't eat your vomit. Might eat your
Depends on how much money. But
I'm not an equity guy either. To me, earn your spot, earn your.
I don't understand how that fucking guy. I think he got like half the Jewish vote too in here. What?
How?
Again, I don't understand what the Jews are. What some of you people were just like the Jews for Gaza. Are you out of your fucking mind? Go over there in Palestine and say, "Listen, no, I'm for you guys. I'm for you. Look, Jews for Gaza. I'm for you." They'd be like, "Oh, if you're for me, let me cut your fucking head off while you're for."
Light them up.
Then if you're really
the Jewish place that I work at, the Jewish people I know, and my other job, all Trumpers.
Yeah,
all,
sweet, sure.
Right, Republican, vote red, and all that. They're very conservative. and they're fucking good people. I've been working there for a few years now. I've gotten to know some of the people there. You know.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? I know I have friends, okay, they're to Marco and stuff that we go out to eat everything, and they're Jewish and they're from Israel, and they fucking hate Netanyahu, they hate Trump, and they believe in it, that they're the liberals, you know, like, oh, they're pure, you know, it's genocide. And, you know, we took their lady, take their lady, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
has people from both sides of the aisle, you know.
yeah,
But
and
you know, if
know
you're
what's
from
funny?
that country, you have a say in that country's politics. I guess you can voice your opinion.
You and I are guineas, and you know what they would do to you, right? You know, the mafia guys would be like, "Wait, you're saying that, you know, you show liberal views like that? Like, hey, maybe they're not so bad. You wouldn't make it out of. You'd be in that basement being cut up and shit and put in a barrel. That'd be your future."
Black said, finishing me off and make it a good one. He said to them after they shot him once, that guy died with his fucking balls intact, man.
Yeah, he did.
To the end. He knew he could have fucking turned himself in and been a rat. He knew he was dead. And he said, fuck, I'm going to go like a man. That's why he left his shit with his girlfriend.
I think he would have got killed in jail, though, because it was they locked up too many. That whole Joey Pistone locked up too many. They were all the heads. I mean, like, there were like 20 guys locked up. You know what I'm saying? 20 big fucking people. So somebody would have got him in prison.
Yeah. First off, Joe, thanks for the kind words and open minded always. Craig, my pleasure, my friend. That's just, to me, that's just the way adults should be. As for Greg, I disagree on something you said, but you do make some valid points, and that get wheels spinning in my head. Great job. Craig, you're a fucking gentleman, man. I don't give a fuck what.
Just remember this, Craig.
Politics.
Who kissed Jesus Christ on the cheek and then said, "Here he is, come get him. Now give me my money," right? Judas. Judas was supposed to be one of Jesus' favorite apostles. And what I'm saying is, whether you believe in that God, Jesus, it doesn't matter what your belief is, but the bottom line is that happened, okay? And he was given up by his own. Sammy the Bull Gravano sits on here and brags about all these people, you know, I was in on this murder, I did that murder, right? Meanwhile, he killed his own brother-in-law. Joe, you know that, right? He killed his own brother-in-law over greed.
Garofalo, I think, was the brother-in-law's name. Eddie Garofalo, I think was.
I forgot the.
Louis Molino was his Goomba. He killed Louis Molino too.
Yeah, and that's and he still talks about Louis Merlino like they're still hanging out together. Listen to me.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say to you is, I remember Mike Tyson saying, "Just know that if I get killed, somebody kills me. It's another N word." That's his word. No, that's what Mike Tyson said. Yeah, that was his thing. Okay. And what I'm trying to tell you is your own kind. In Mexico, when they fucking cartel kills people, they're not going over here grabbing white people because you parked in their parking spot. You know what they're killing? Other guys who maybe got a little greedy, other people or a rival gang, but they're still Mexican. Do you understand? A Mexican. That's the way that works. It's the law of the land. Okay. Today in South Central, the Crips and Bloods are killing each other. They're not going they're not driving into a white neighborhood saying, "Yo, that guy, his dog pissed on my lawn. I'm going to kill him now." No, they're going in and they're wiping out rival gangs out of disrespect or something stupid like that. So your own kind is what you got to worry about worse. That's the bottom line. I'm just telling you that. Okay. Same thing. You know, in the Middle East, well, this guy doesn't like that guy. They're both devout Muslim, but he's Shiite and I'm fucking Sunni. You know what I mean? Or he's Kurdish. Yeah. Well, I don't see the difference. One time Star Trek. Yeah. Joe, did you ever see this show in Star Trek? Actually, Frank Gorshin was one of the guys. Remember Frank Gorshin?
The black and white.
Right, on one side. And when they were asking him, "What are you two doing?" Two guys with black and white, head face
right back then.
That was one of the greatest examples of like racism and everything, because when Trump black on the other side, right, the opposite. When Captain Kirk said, "What's the deal? You both split down a bit." He goes, "No, he's white on the right side, I'm white on the left side."
Yeah, I forget the name of the episode. I've seen
Frank Gorshin. It was Frank Gorshin was the guy.
Yeah.
Now, so you guys
Yeah.
don't know who Frank Gorshin is. He was the Joker on
Riddler.
not the Joker, the Riddler. I'm sorry, the
On the
Riddler
Batman.
with the green with the question marks all over him. Anyway, the point
I
the
just
point
knocked
I'm
off
trying to make is people. You know
He
what
was
another example? I
Batman,
love
Joe.
that show. You know what another
Yeah.
example is, Joe? The people, the caste people over in India, well, they're the real dark Indians,
Oh,
the ones
it's
that are really dark.
shit. It's
They're
authentic,
like,
bro.
oh, fucking get rid of him. He's shit. Look at him. Look how dark he is. They're actually.
And shit there. Yeah.
So, Craig, that's all I'm saying. When a guy sits there and says that shit, trust me, it's not good. You know what I mean? And if you're a Christian and he's Muslim and he's devout like that, he looks at you like, well, you're lesser than me. You know what I mean? I pray to the one true God. It is God to God. I pray to the real God. You know, God is God. Whether you call him Yahweh,
all
I
the
mean,
people, Jews,
right.
Catholics, Muslims, Buddhists, whoever. They look at the cities, fucking everything under the sun. So, listen, again, like I said, Greg, I hope you're right, and Greg and I are wrong. I'd be the
Right.
first one to be happy to admit it. Greg, I'm 19. Should I start taking steroids? I'm not going to say it. I know it's the question to you, but I know what you're going to say. Same thing.
If you're first of all, I don't know if I believe you're 19, but let's just
Yeah.
say you are. If you're 19,
right.
I'd estimate you have hair on your dick maybe like fucking 4 or 5 years. The last thing you need is to take steroids.
Like,
testosterone.
you take this and eating chicken and beef
and
and
protein that's upside
Yeah.
down. You know, you got to eat a lot of protein, train, tap into your shit. All those kids that you see in school that are 18, 19 years old, and they're walking around jacked because they're on fucking SARMs and steroids. Wait till they have to go off. And they will go off. That's right. They're fucked. They're fucked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
19 years old, you are stopping a huge flow of natural testosterone that's free and safe for your body. Normal.
Right. Your body's
Why
making it.
That down. That's the golden fucking goose coming out of your balls at that age.
Joe, when I was 19, I couldn't wait for my parents to go shopping or something. So I could fucking, shpakim. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you.
I remember one night I was probably 18 or 19, something like that. And I was dating abroad, and her friend's parents went away. Because you had to go to the hotels back then, or in the car. Right? So you were limited. You had the 4-hour short stays, Her friend is like, my parents went away, and she's like, you guys can use she was going to her boyfriend's house, and she let us use her apartment. We stayed over. I wish the friend was there too. Maybe we didn't even. Dude, I dropped 4 loads that night, and then I fucked her in the morning and dropped the 5th.
That's what I'm talking about.
Never, even at 30 something years of age, pull that fucking off. But at 19, 18,
listen, if you could do that now, if you could do that right
Oh.
now, you'd be divorced. I'm just kidding.
You're damn right. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, listen to me. You'd be in the bathroom, Spakim, every fucking. I gotta use the bathroom. Wife's like, why are you constantly in the bathroom right now? What are you doing? But the bottom line is,
parents are knocking on the door. It was like the most embarrassing thing. You were this close, and now it's like I got to start all over again with the Macy's catalog on the balance it.
or they take, can you please get up and I have to use the bathroom? And you're like, oh shit, can you wait about a couple minutes? It's got to go down. You know what I mean? You don't want to walk out of there with your pants sticking out. And your mother's like, what the hell are you doing in there? And your father's like, I know what he's doing.
What the hell's he taking so long for?
I know what he's doing.
He's going for a second one, probably. Call Goodrum on the speaker and let him close the show, Joe. I don't want to disturb him.
I don't think it's Vince Goodrum. I don't think it's Vince.
Yeah. Greg and Joe, a lot of people these days speak about those in law enforcement being out of shape and overweight. What do you think the basic the videos that I see, my old job and all over the world, even not just the U.S., a lot of them are fucking disgustingly out of shape.
Oh yeah.
Put it this way: when I was in the academy, I thought it was a joke. But again, I was a young fucking kid in good shape, and I worked out, right? So to me, doing that jog every day was nothing. Mile
I
and
had
a half
no.
a day.
Yep.
There was some other guy, and you know, you did it too, right?
Yep. I
There
did
was
the
some other
same thing.
and we put them on the inside ring, so it was short a distance. You know, we would try to help each other out. You know, so the guy don't fucking flunk out. I don't think
Yep.
there is any basic fitness
There were
requirement
guys who
now.
flunked out when I was there, and guys
There
who
was,
looked like they were in shape because they couldn't run.
Yeah, we would
And
try
the
to help
funny
them.
thing is,
Climb a 3-foot wall, bro. A
the
3-foot
problem is,
wall.
I just saw a New York City cop. I think he was. I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. It was on TV, and I think he was like from Mondami. And he was like, you know, like outside the thing, and he was plain clothes. You know what I mean? They were bringing him out to the car. He was a detective, and he looked like Elliot Pritzker, but 3 times the size. And I was like, in the face, he looked like Elliot Pritzker. He was this fucking fat, and he's got the fucking.
Probably an older guy. He's got a lot of time.
Oh yeah,
on,
he's been on the job for
he's
like
got
for fucking
that
30
detail.
years.
Yeah, he's got that detail which they get extra
It's a
fucking
tit
money
decal,
for.
right? But the thing is, the point I'm trying to make is that
They call it.
that's what I never understood about the police academies, when they'd make you get in shape, you know what I mean? And you have to fucking be able to handle this shit. And the minute you get out of there, you can be a fat slob. Right then, it's you know, instead of making you keeping you active,
No,
like in the army.
We used to have to shoot twice a year to pass.
Right,
Gun.
to everybody. Yeah, same here. Yeah.
No physical. You could be you could be
Fat
400
slob.
pounds the day after you leave the academy if you can put that much weight on, and nothing can happen. Nothing happens to you. So, yeah, it's a problem, man. But they can't do anything anyway. So what's the difference if they're
No,
fat
because
or
now they fat shame. And you know what's funny? I was watching them pick girl, like they show now. First of all, everybody's a minority now, which I kind of understand a little bit in New York City, because you can't have some white kid like, yeah, I grew up in like, you know, I grew up in bumfuck New York, you know, with cornstalks and shit. Now I just got on NYPD. And you're gonna try to fucking, and I'm stuck in Spanish Harlem. So you know, you're gonna walk around there, excuse me, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Get your fucking white ass out. They don't like that shit. You need somebody for, you gotta put, you can't have, can you imagine a rich neighborhood, right? A rich neighborhood, or a neighborhood like mine, which is pretty high end, and you had an all black police force, your license and registration. There's some people who would be like, excuse me, are you serious? I was going only, I'm in a hurry. You know what I mean? Like some Karen. I'm in a hurry, and I need to get home.
There's wife.
And then they would say like,
they always know something. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it doesn't work. So what makes, I honestly believe in a lot of the boroughs, you can't have fucking white dudes, white dudes from the suburbs policing black people from Harlem, black people, or Spanish Harlem, you know what I mean? You know, Washington Heights, where I used to do all drug dealing, all that shit. You can't have like, dude, you can't have like, yeah, I went to like Yorktown High School and stuff. You know, I graduated like 3 years ago. And now I'm a cop. You know,
This was my first job. A lot of guys I worked with, 20 back then. That was their first real job. And I was
couldn't
like,
go in a nightclub, but you can fucking carry a gun. Is it fucking worse backwards?
Yep. Let Vince explain the RX story. Whatever.
What RX story? What is he talking about?
That they outed him on a loudspeaker.
No, Vince. Everybody's like, Vince is a good guy. I think some of you guys are just like, I want to see like trolls versus trolls. You know what I mean? I don't understand that.
Yeah, Vince is good fucking people, man. He's
Vince
fucking
is a great guy.
and he jokes around about himself too, which is fucking funny. What's going on, everybody? I love his videos. He starts them off. Dizzy Willow, yo, what up, Diz?
What's up, Dizzy?
We used to have a hot waitress in a club nicknamed Dizzy. I don't think that's her.
Izzy.
Charlie Tom's prison is not worth it. Lord, I'm primed to witness Valentino and Gregg with the 165-pound class at Bob Bath's bench competition, and many more things. No regrets, just wisdom. Live and learn. Unfortunately.
Live and learn.
Thanks for the live stream, guys. I appreciate Gregg. I always love your humor, the way you don't take yourself seriously, funny as brother. And Joe, thanks for the stream. King Dale, thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, King Dale.
I love all the fucking comments and questions. They're all good. Son of Sammy Davis. The only time Joe was most starstruck was when he met Arnold, when he met Pedro Martinez's cock. Oh, yes. His big, unclipped fucking elephant trunk.
He wasn't starstruck. I think he was like more like penal envy. Like maybe if I had that.
Oh,
know,
man.
it was like if you had a snake like that, you could all start your own the OnlyFans.
Pedro is packing. That's all I got to say. God bless them, man. Greg and Joe, many people say brought up in, say, poorer countries develop stronger people physically and mentally. Say in boxing, for example, a boxer was brought up in a third world country, just trying to survive and generally be stronger and more successful than brought up in America. Is that true? A very good point. It happens.
Kamzat Shemaev. Kamshot. That's what what's his name. Kamzat Shemaev. That's what what's his name calls him. Fuck. I do think that's because listen, back in the day when the Italians were in the ghetto, there were a lot of them were boxers, and they boxed because they needed to eat. They had to fight. Even like James Braddock, who was not Italian, but it was a fucking,
those underground boxers.
People like Willie Pep. If you look at his fucking thing, he'd win 200 fights, lose one, then he'll win another 200 fights because they fought every Friday night. Every night they
two fights instead of gambling too.
Right.
A lot of times they made money on it. Look at a guy like fucking. You've mentioned this before. Mariano Rivera. He made the glove out of the cardboard box. He did it on a video.
Mariano Rivera made out of it was a milk carton. But the craziest thing was he played with the kids with that. The true story of Mariano Rivera was he was 18 years old and he was working on his father had a fishing boat and the boat sunk and almost all the guys except for him and like 2 or 3 other guys survived and they were floating in the ocean. And when he got back, he told his father, "I'm never going on a fucking boat again." And his father said, "Well, then you better get a goddamn job." And he wanted to join soccer because that was really his. So he joined a team, a local team that would play baseball and pay you. And he was a shortstop, I think, at first.
Yeah.
That's how that shit worked.
His story is really fucking wild.
Joe, why do you think that all these Joe,
fighters,
Venezuela, Dominican Republic, those two places, Cuba, those two places produce baseball, but those guys play because now they're making fucking money. Over there was dirt fucking poor.
Yeah, so if they have talent, they can hone that talent. Scout notices that, they get lucky, and they end up becoming fucking like Rivera, the best closer of all time. You know?
Yeah, but you think about all these white kids, right? Today, they're like these rich entitled kids. This shit. Like this, where I live, some of them, and my son played with one who had a fucking pitching machine in his backyard. You know what I mean? And the father would take him every day, belong to frozen ropes, and all. It still doesn't make the major league. Then some fucking ghetto ass kid, man, I'm from Venezuela, shit. You know, he playing on fucking throwing rocks and shit, and he makes the major leagues. It's just. It's just
some yeah, exactly. Yep. Joe, hey Dale.
Hey Dale.
You have an extension on that? I'll read it. Greg, you are fucking funny. Love you both, Victor. Thank you, Victor. Greg is fucking funny, man. Thank you. Greg,
wait, funny about what? How am I funny? What's funny about me? You. Sorry.
I didn't amuse you.
Do I amuse you? What the fuck is funny about me? Anyway, go on.
That's a true story. That was based on a true story that happened with a real gangster in a bar. They based that whole scene. It was exactly like that. I think Pesci was actually involved in it when he was younger. Greg, please show us a picture of the missing link. That's the missing link is like the Delp video. You gotta wait.
I'm not showing any pictures there.
My friend Tommy DiCanio is in New York, has a plumbing business, and it's called the Clog Father. That is great, bro.
That's great. If it's legit, that's great. That's a great name.
The font like the Godfather.
Yeah, because he's a guinea, so you know what I mean. It works.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's fucking funny. Victor, everyone needs a toilet fix him up. He's a good old Italian. Where in New York is he? You know the area. Hopefully, it's not in the city. He's going to be working socialist rules. Greg prefers all based proteins like BSN. Come on. Once protein has a more about. Thanks for the code, Joe. All right, Rick. You enjoy that code. MSM, save 20%. Are you still friends with Dave Palumbo? Are you talking to me or him? I'll say yes for both of us.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Dave's coming to my house. He's flying up to New York. He's be at my house Saturday. We're going to go to dinner. Yeah. Of course I'm friends.
Good. I just saw him, last month, I guess it is now. Annie Barker, there she is. What's up, Annie? Hey, long time no see, Joe. I got a new puppy. He's a boxer. I'm good. You named him Sly. Oh, it's like Butt-kiss. Thanks for the great advice for that cat. I'm watching the show today. Nice shades, Greg. Thank you, Annie. I hope
Thank
the
you.
dog a big kiss for Greg and I. Boxes are adorable. I like this. They're cute.
Remember,
Green's-
it was
changed his
Buckus and then the two turtles, Cuff and Link.
Cuff and Luke, his more flies in this turtle. When is Mr. G going to do his MMA fight?
Oh,
He's
Jesus.
not watching anymore, but yeah. Greg, I'll hook you up with Ariana Grande. He's going to hook you up with Miss Grande.
I don't like her attitude. She sucks. I'm just saying, I like skinny, and I like her with the dark hair, not that blonde hair shit. I like dark-eyed girls, the dark hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, and skinny. I like skinny girls. I just always did.
He's a skinny fan. Son of
I love
Sammy
skinny
Davis.
girls.
I don't know if you watch my Instagram stories. No, but I will, though. I've been plugging. Oh, I did see something with the team. Yes, now that I saw one, I should see more, though. Pro baseball team's championship game this Sunday, Heritage Park Financial. Is that upstate, I guess, Nick?
Never heard of Heritage Park.
If you play semi-pro baseball, Nick, you got to be damn fucking good. You're a ringer, probably, if you play. Because people what's that mean?
My son played on a team like that. It was hardball. My son played on a team for 1 year when he got out of the army. It was hardball. I remember that. I just don't know where it was or what team.
But if you're playing at that level, when you're an adult, you can fucking play.
Yeah, my son can hit.
Football, I still popped up to the second baseman.
My son can hit. My son's a fucking nut job with that stuff. But
that's good. That's a fucking thing to do. Nick, I'm gonna check that out, man. That's awesome. Greg, I bought your Powerhouse Gym shirt off eBay a while back. Ryan Productions, Yank Productions.
did you really? I don't see. Thank you, but I don't. That's not my girlfriend sells this shit. I have no idea. I didn't know she sold my Powerhouse Gym shirt. That's my shirt. I want that fucking shirt back. Now, get it. I have no idea. That stuff. Because I own Powerhouse Gym. I own that gym.
You had the one, yeah. You had one when the wheel came off. Unfortunately, that was the Powerhouse, right? When Pietaro fucking
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, remember we're outside Powerhouse Gym. Yeah, and they were interviewing my members and stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
have fucking criminals. Let's worry about fucking steroids and things like that. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Have a whole unit assigned to it. Fucking joke, bro. It's disgusting. Son of Sammy Davies. That's where the Hudson Valley Renegades play. Ah, yes.
Oh,
taking a
shit.
bump.
That's like Poughkeepsie or Newburgh or something like that.
I'll take a picture with the magazine of my uniform. Oh, please, Nick. That would be great. I don't know if I can make it, but
wait, Nick, does Nick play in the team? He plays.
Well, he's saying the semi-pro guys play at the same stadium where the Renegades play. I've heard of the Hudson Valley Renegades. Now, what league are they in? Are they in the Atlantic League, Nick, or are they in a different league? But yeah, Sunday. I'm working Saturday. I have to see. Sunday, I got my regular husband stuff to do. But I would love to see a picture of you there, Joe. What was the scariest situation you ever been in law enforcement? What was Greg's scariest moment as a juice dealer? You know what? I don't even like talking about I didn't have anything that scary. I'll be honest with you. To me, I'm almost in fucking. I want to. It's such an embarrassment nowadays globally, the whole law enforcement community. I don't even want to be associated with it anymore.
I had many scary moments. I can't even.
Was fucking when I retired. That was my best day. That's all I care about. Fuck the dog. Fuck them all. Donnie, what are you guys thoughts on the Jets fire sale yesterday? And Greg, what are your expectations from Garrett Cole next season? I think the Jets did great. When you suck, you got to fucking load up on picks because they need a quarterback in the worst way, and they can never get it right. What were they going to do with Quinton Williams and Sauce Gardner? Nothing. So get the picks, and they stretch them out for a couple of years. I think they did very well. What's the expectation? When is Cole supposed to come back? Is he going to miss the beginning of the year?
I think he's not coming back till May or June. Okay. I do, I have a whole different outlook on all this shit. I look at these guys like they're all sensitive little fucks because when The problem with the Yankees is they're going to have no pitchers coming next year. You got Rodon's hurt till May. Fucking Jesus, Schmidt. Heel, I think, is hurt too, and then Clark Schmidt is hurt. He's not coming back till June. So you have half the team is just not. They're going to have to get all new pitchers. Nobody's going to be able to start. You're going to have Will Warren. Fucking.
He's healthy, but he.
The thing is, though, I see Aaron Judge fucking
out at the end. They had bad outings. He's gonna have a good year. He's solid.
Listen, I like Garrett Cole, but fucking Ohtani. I know it's a different story because Ohtani is for the bat, but that fucking guy played with a fucking Tommy John surgery, and still fucking hit fucking 50-something home runs. Do you understand?
Yeah.
With Tommy John surgery, he couldn't. Now that was last year, this year, same shit. Now he's pitching again. But the other thing is that the Yankees don't have any pitching. Cam Schlittler, I think, is the real deal. And Fried. That's all you're gonna have next year. Maybe Will Warren. The rest of the team, the rest of the pitchers are all hurt. They're gonna have to have a whole new pitching staff. I think all their relievers are fucking leaving and shit.
No shot. Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's got to improve the Mets and the Yankees both. Starting pitching is the fucking needs that need to be addressed on both clubs.
And you know what's funny? Joe, you know what's funny? Paul Skeens and what's the name there? Or Tarek fucking Escobar. Both of those guys can be had if you gave the right players to them. And pitching, the Yankees got a surplus of guys that they can get rid of. Starting with Spencer Jones. Everybody wants him.
I think they're like $125 million apart.
For Escobar? Well, there's nobody better than Skeens. I think Skeens is the best pitcher in the major leagues. Scooble's right there, though.
Yeah. Scooble.
You ever see Skeens' wife, Joe? You ever see?
Yeah,
she's an Olympic athlete.
Oh, okay. I didn't see somebody.
She's dropped dead. She's fucking got some body on her.
Yeah, they always show him when he pitches. Greg, who do you believe had a better physique in their prime, Stallone or Arnold? That's an interesting question.
Come on, Arnold.
Wasn't a bodybuilder, but Stallone, when you see him in some of those movies, he was diced.
He was ripped and hard, but he didn't in close. He didn't look. Arnold was definitely Arnold's Arnold.
Yeah, he was a bodybuilder, but both of them had great fucking builds. He's the Italian chili pepper tattoo. He's hilarious.
Who's that?
Which guy is that, Victor? You had said Queens before. I must have missed the comment.
I don't know what it's. I'm not sure what he's talking about either.
Wicked mind, body, and soul. Cuban was born here in Louisiana. Grew up with baseball. Was life. My dad trained, like military style in baseball and boxing. Also, both are big for Cubans. It's all they have to make out there. That's what your fucking father. He helped you out. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't.
There's a lot of talent out of Cuba, though. There's some talented fucking pitchers.
Yeah, I didn't know boxing was big. I know baseball was. I didn't know boxing, but you learned.
Who would have been the fucking unbelievable Joey? Totally, because as soon as he got here, started living a life, making scuttle, and he wound up killing himself. Was Fernandez there? Fucking from the Marlins, when it crashed the boat. I just had his first name.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
Dude, he crashed the boat. He was like the best pitcher in the majors. He was he had a big contract coming and all that shit. Jose Fernandez.
Bro, they make it seem like he was saving people out of a burning building. Oh, the poor guy. I'm like,
no, he was drunk and drove into a jetty.
Killed his buddies. He's coked up. I mean, he's not a hero.
He was a drug addict and shit, but
but he's not a hero. That's come on, let's keep things in perspective. He's a young guy. Grew up with him in Whitestone, Queens. I must have missed something you said, Victor.
We're not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, I apologize I must have missed it.
If you're gonna say something like that, if you guys are gonna say something like that, why don't you say, Joe Matarazzi? He was a young guy, and so we know what you're talking about. Otherwise, when you go there, we're talking about somebody. We've talked about 10 people in between there. We have no idea who you're talking about.
I'm behind on comments as always.
Yeah, but it's impossible, because
well,
it's hard to read every comment.
Even the ones that are, from fucking.
I know, but they have to understand that. If you can't ask us questions, then we answer. But by the time you get it,
yeah. I fucking forget. That's the truth, though.
So say the name of who you're talking about.
You're on the juice, yeah. I don't think it really matters if you're on the juice or not.
I've had sure.
Yeah, you don't need to know how to if you know how to fucking street fight, it's from when you were a kid. It has nothing to do with the juice.
No,
And I was never like big, like where it got in the way. You know what I mean? Like Bruto,
dude, Nate Diaz. Joe, Nate Diaz is a concave chest and talk like this. He's got fucking like 14-inch arms and shit. But he would kill any big bodybuilder. You could think Big Rammy. You could throw fucking Big Rammy in there with fucking, Mr. Olympia. It didn't stand a chance against him. Not even a chance. So forget that. And then
the juice does the juice make the punches harder? I guess they could.
No, you know what the juice does? If you don't knock the guy out right away, I'm gonna tell you something. You got 10 seconds, and then you fucking won't be able to breathe because the juice puts that weight and makes your heart heavier. It's not good for fighting. Sorry.
Your stamina, which
Maurice Pujanowski, perfect
up into play because people usually break it up before you. I like it. 5-minute rounds like a championship UFC fight. It's a street fight. 30, 40 seconds a minute.
30 seconds is a long street fight, believe it or not. But Maurice Pujanowski, super heavyweight, was the world's strongest man, lifting 500-pound concrete balls, went in the ring, and he got his ass handed to him. First 2 fights he won easily because the guys were scared of him. But the minute he fought Tim Sylvia, who had no build at all, looked like a fat slob in there, knocked him out. And he said, after the fight, what's his name said, I have to lose like 75 pounds. I have no gas. There's no gas. He's good for 30 seconds. All you have to do is leave him alone for that. 30 seconds is being, not even 30 seconds, like 20 seconds. Then you're done.
Once he can nail a shot in.
See, but Victor, you got to tell us who you're talking about. See, again, if you guys are saying something, it's far ahead. Just say, Ed Beckley, Joe Matarazzo, whatever. And then you say, he built his own business. Because I have no idea who you're talking about. Nick
is the starting pitcher for the championship game. That means you are the ace.
Oh shit, that a boy, Nick.
He's in great shape, Nick. He has been for years.
Location.
He's he probably has some good fucking pitching. That's
location is everything. Speed today. These fucking kids that hit 100-mile-an-hour fastball like it's nothing. But if you got 100-mile-an-hour like Nolan Ryan that it dips, you'll make the major.
Black, that it's not black anymore. But the expression "paint the black." That's the key.
Oh, they can't say that now. Is it? Are they really? Did they really?
No, I don't think it's even on the plate. I think it's just all white now. I think. I could be wrong. Nick's my go-to guy when I don't have an answer. We got Bush. What's up, fellas?
We got Bush.
Dude. Yes, so the Renegades are a high A affiliate. Okay. I know I heard it somewhere. I don't play for them. I play for the Westchester Nationals, but we had 2 guys called up to play for them. Very cool. So guys that got picked up from your team, your league to
I know the Renegades and all that stuff. I remember them. That's all upstate, like Poughkeepsie, Newburgh, shit like that.
Paul Skeen's girlfriend is not an Olympic athlete, Greg. This is Megan. She
what
just
are you
competed for college. Well, we would bang gold medals. How's that? I'd bang you longer because you got gold medals. How's that? Jose Fernandez. Like Roy Halladay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but I thought he was drunk and on cocaine.
I think he did both. I'm not sure. Believe me, they weren't just driving around a boat with just cocaine and no liquor there, no fucking beers and shit.
Oh, Jerry was taking a nap. Now he's glad to see he woke up to see who did it was. He's very out of sorts today. He won't sit.
I'm gonna grab it. When you said Jerry, I'm coming right now. I'm just grabbing a Quest bar because I'm getting hungry.
Wait, that's all right. Who? You live in another fucking country. Jesus. What's going on?
Who's that? Who is he talking about, Joe?
Cougar Claus. See at it. She's in Denmark. He's saying he's late.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he said last week I think he had something to do. Didn't he say he was going somewhere or something like that? He was going.
Well, he's home from his vacation. He's back in his fucking his conservative nation of Denmark. They say that.
I think he's going to Thailand with the lady boys.
Greg, Nate Diaz will get gorilla fucked by Brock Lesnar. I don't know about that. Diaz versus interesting because Lesnar does know how to.
Listen, Brock Lesnar's a big motherfucker, but Nate Diaz is like a spider. When he gets on you, you have no idea. Talk to the guys in the UFC. Look at fucking. Let me tell you something. The baddest dude is John Jones until he's beaten. And John Jones is skinny and tall, and even after taking steroids, he's still fucking skinny. And I'm just telling you, you don't want any part of him. The biggest, baddest. You could throw him in a ring with your top 3 Mr. fucking Olympia guys. You know, that guy next, all those guys. They get killed. None of them come out. None.
Yeah.
He would choke them out with ease.
He's a juice head. Bro. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. We know that. When was the next time you'll be on RX Muscle, Greg? I guess Tuesday, right? You guys do your Tuesday after hours. Tuesday
Every Tuesday I'm on here. Every Wednesday here, and tomorrow I'll be with the other job.
Yep. Joe, I meant to ask you for reenactment of the Trevor episode. You and Bananas on him. How you should have. I wish it was recorded. It was very minty, like I was telling you, Hoog. I addressed it earlier in the show. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. To me, it's kind of like I want to try to fix what happened because I like doing the radio show. I'm not going to let some incompetent guy fucking take that away from me. So I'll deal with it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I tricked him into fucking. I didn't trick him. He set himself up. But he admitted straight out he doesn't like me. It's a personal issue. It's not just him making an honest mistake. Straight out, because I don't like you.
Why don't you say, listen.
I don't like you.
Just tell him I don't like you either. It's a wash. I don't like you. You don't like me. But
that's why I said to him, I go, it's half hour a week. Do your fucking job. I'll do mine. End the story.
You just tell him it's a business thing. That's all. Yeah. You don't have to like me. No offense, but you're not invited to my Christmas party either. So
don't be upset. Yeah.
Right. Just I ask you when you're supposed to do this, just do it. I'm paying for this.
Hey, I addressed it with a different third party, guy that works for the radio station who isn't in position as a supervisor, but he kind of tries to iron problems out. So he spoke to both of us, and hopefully when I see this guy Monday, we don't have to even be like, what's going on, how you doing? Just like, let's just get it done. That's it. I'll do my thing. You do your thing. We'll be gentlemen and fucking adults about it. That's all. I said my piece.
You don't have to like each other. Do you have any baseball players and football players, the guys on teams that fucking hate each other's guts?
They're changing next to each other in the locker room, back to back. Yeah,
that's no choice. This is what we do.
Lou Gehrig really liked Babe Ruth a lot because he thought he fucked his wife. The old rumors, they always said that Gehrig's wife.
Gehrig said that Babe Ruth fucked his wife?
That was the rumor because she was a little bit of a party animal, and Lou Gehrig was very kind of like laid, he wasn't an outwardly guy. He was a quiet dude.
Yeah, but I thought it would have been the opposite way around. I thought it would have been Ruth who didn't like Gehrig because Gehrig was one hell of a baseball player. It was challenging Ruth. I mean, he was hitting 50 home runs too,
But they had that internal rivalry, which I think was more of like a friendly because it was helping the team either way. But it was always that Ruth, like I think it was like on a train when they were.
Joe, look at the Yankees of the late 70s. They called it the Bronx Zoo. They all hate each other, fist fighting each other.
Cliff Johnson and Goose Gossage. Cliff Johnson broke Goose's thumb in the fucking locker room. Billy Martin and Reggie in the dugout. When he didn't want him to bunt at Boston.
Because he took Paul Blair. He put Paul Blair out there. Paul Blair said, "Sorry, Billy told me to come out here."
Billy walked on the field, hand in his back pocket. Fucking call Reggie. Reggie did not like that.
Craig Nettles would fight with guys. They would all fist fight each other.
Yeah.
Thurman Munson too. Thurman Munson, I think, and Reggie didn't get along.
Yeah, I think so. Because Thurman was the superstar before Reggie came on. Right? He won the MVP a couple of years before Reggie joined the fucking.
It is. So. Thurman was also a very by-the-book guy, straight-laced guy. Didn't joke around and shit. It was very straight, like that. So
he was a fucking partier and a fun guy.
Right.
Yeah. Life of the party. Yeah. And he backed it up, but he was braggadocio. I'm the straw that stirs the drink. The teammates
exactly.
I think it was in Playboy magazine, that article. That famous article. saying, right?
It was on the cover of the back page of the fucking Daily News. Remember, it showed a picture of the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They had some great fucking covers.
Oh, I love that.
What do you think on the prime physique of Marcus Rule? Then he said they've never seen Travis. I think Marcus Rule looked fucking great.
I like Marcus.
Mr. Olympia bound, but I loved a monster physique like that, and it was a lot of fun to watch him fucking hit poses. So I'm a big fan. I saw a picture of him recently. He still looks fucking big. He's in his 60s now. He looks great still. Imagine if it was Joe and Greg versus Trevor like 30 years ago. Oh, Trevor would have been fucking tossed out the window.
You would have guys asking. Who's Trevor? Is that the guy? That's the guy.
That I had the engineer guy. Yeah, whatever. Listen, shit happens. Whatever. Like I said, when there's basic things and there's mistakes made over and over and over again, and you address the mistakes, and then the guy tells you, "Well, I didn't do it because I don't like you." I don't even need to argue anymore. I just won that fucking argument. You're showing you're a baby. You're not fucking.
You see, I don't like you either, so it's a wash. That's a wash. I don't like you. You don't like me. But this is our job. Your job. I paid for this shit. If you can't do it, then maybe we got to get somebody else to do this. I'll talk to your boss.
You know what it is though? It's not a lot of guys that do that anymore. Radio, that do fucking the behind. It's not a lot of John Mickles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Steve Cohen. There's not a lot of those guys around. So
No.
I spoke to the guy on the phone yesterday. He's kind of like, you got to work it out. And I know where he was coming from. And he, like a gentleman, I said, I appreciate your honesty. And I said, I'll give you my word as a man that I'm going to do the best I can. I ain't going to suck his dick, but I'll work it out. We'll get it done.
All you have to do is I'm not sure what the issue is, a commercial time but all you have to do is say, when I do this, you know what I mean? Just do it.
Basic things. Like we used to do on the phone. We didn't even see the guy, but they would know the cue when we would go to them, but they would give me 30 seconds.
Oh, they were phenomenal. And they look forward to our show. They used to tell me and Joe, oh, man, we can't wait for your show.
I wish I had them at this fucking radio.
Oh, man. And now, that was great.
Get ready.
Those guys were great. They couldn't wait. Oh, my God, I heard you. I'm a big fucking fan. We would have on all major celebrities, rock stars and shit. And these guys were like, because everybody else, like, tomorrow I got to do Emily's knitting. You know what I mean? Like, they had these shows on, like, so when you knit, you want to cross stitch. Now, the cross stitching, and they'd have to sit through that shit. And these guys were like, then we're bringing on, like, fucking, like, crazy rock stars and shit, telling crazy stories.
Remember we had the teen mom who was getting her pussy molded so people can fuck. She was getting a pussy.
Yes.
She had the mold.
So they could make a rubber pussy.
Ashley, what was her name? The teen mom. Not Graham, right? No, not Ashley Graham.
Fuck.
It was one of those teen mom. It was like the original one on MTV. She was fucking hot, bro.
I think we had Les Stroud on. You remember that shit? Because we were talking before about this. And he wouldn't bullshit, but he did say a few times he'd be walking in the woods and either a stick or a rock would come flying out of nowhere towards him. And but he'd be up in the woods where there's nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, did you ever see a fucking Bigfoot? And he said, no, I did not.
No, he
said, I don't know.
That was an interesting interview. I didn't know much about him. I did a little homework, so it was fun because I was learning as I was doing the interview. I didn't really.
But he's the only one, Joe. He's the only one. That guy Bear Grylls. So none of those guys. I just watched the show last night called oh my God, it's with the guy that crosses over the Andes and shit. It's a Nat Geo show. It's like fucking 5 parts and it's really good. But he's over there like, here, I'm going to have to make a hut right now. And he's doing, but there's cameras there. So there's camera crew with him. And when he's like, I haven't had a drink and shit. Well, Les Stroud, you see his lips would be all fucking parched. And he hadn't had a drink of food and shit. He'd have snot sticking out of his nose and be like, if I don't eat within the next 24 hours, I might die here.
He's alone. He's recording himself.
Really alone. He was really alone. He would take the shit himself.
He's too from the show. He sent us like a little package we got.
Yeah, dude, you guys should really go. Joe, that's on the website, right? The Muscle Sport Mag
Yeah,
website.
yeah, it's on the site. It's on.
You
The
guys should
Muscle
listen to
Radio
some of them.
Season 1, we have it called Muscle Sport Radio Season 1 on the multimedia drop down menu.
Oh, it is
Joe, we
so
know
good.
wrestling is scripted, but regardless, some wrestlers do have a reputation as being a handful in WWE. After you believe behind the scenes, the toughest guy in the history of the business. You hear a lot of things. You know, they said Dr. D, David Schultz, was a fucking real whack job. The guy that smacked John Stossel and fucked his ear up.
I think
They
the
said
hard.
he got fired by fucking McMahon for that. Dr.
There's a
D.
lot of tough guys. They still say Andre Giant was probably he would actually hit you and really hurt you. I mean, even Hulk Hogan said he would actually really hurt you sometimes in there, you know. But there's other guys. That guy Booker T.
Yeah, Booker T. He's good. But even like going back with the old guys, I mean, they had to sell it, so they had to do some. You know, some moves had to be done. You know, but they were saying a lot of times guys were dicks and they would hit the guy harder than they needed to.
Joseph and I were in. We got a little cameo.
Oh yes,
in Bruno Sammartino's documentary.
The late great Bruno Sammartino at the Arnold in Ohio.
Yes,
opening the door to him.
We were doing he had just came for the Hall of Fame dinner. You and I were with him. We were talking with him, and he was telling us all about Italy. And the guy was in his 70s. He had big fucking mitts on him, and
he was in then. 2013 that was. He was in really good shape for an older dude.
But I remember asking him. He was in his like late 70s or something. You know, he died like a year or two later.
He died after that. But remember the guys with him, like, you guys want to do us a favor? Do you want to be on the documentary?
That was
like, what? Of course. What are we
so Joe and I were with him. We acted like his bodyguards. We walked him out to a limousine and we opened up the door.
There you go, Mr. Sammartino.
But he was talking to us. I remember talking about his kids, and he talked about the fucking like living in Italy and coming over here, and then when he wrestled and all this shit. Yeah. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah,
Bruno Sammartino, fucking legend, possibly the Babe Ruth of fucking world of wrestling. I mean, he was there before. I mean, he was when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
But at Mid-City Gym, right? He's one of in the famous gym over there in Manhattan.
And a big guy, even in his 70s, big motherfucker.
Yeah. Big hairy back, big guinea. Exactly, Greg. I only throw on 88, have pitches on a team which were 93 plus, but hit my spots and mix up my pitches. There you go.
Listen, you don't need to throw fast anymore. If you can throw junk, you know, Nick, I don't know if you've ever seen this, Nick, but there's guys, and I think I've heard stories because the ball's smaller, the distance in Japan, but there's these guys who throw on the internet. They throw what's called a gyro pitch. And I don't know how none of these guys aren't in the major leagues. It's impossible to hit that shit. It's movement. If I had a friend who threw a knuckleball, and he would throw it, and I'd be like this to catch it, and we'd be hearing it drop and hit me in the balls. I mean, it moved like this, you know. And he throw it.
Somebody else came back at it somewhere and pitched them. There's no knuckleball pitchers left.
No, since R.A. Dickey, I think, was the last really good one. I mean, not for nothing.
Cy Young, Joe will tell you, I'm young. Nick is totally old. Nick's a young guy, but he's got totally old school in his upbringing, his knowledge base, his brain, his sense of humor. He's totally like us, but a younger version. You know,
right.
Brought up way, you know, by fucking Italians. Jimmy the bullshit of WWE. He would have been great. He would have been great.
Because he's got the personality. Let me tell you something. I'll kick your fucking head right through your fucking teeth. You have no idea. He was just, and let me tell you something. I know Jimmy since 1991. I seen him in a gym in 1991 World's Gym. I seen him kick a 7-foot ceiling, kick a beam. You know what I mean? He you know, because I don't know if anybody knows this, but Jimmy is a martial artist as well. You know what I'm saying? And he does all that shit, you know, and he can kick fucking, and he's badass, bro. If he wanted to.
He's a fucking funny guy. He's got a great personality. He's loud. He would have been perfect for the fucking doing those wrestling fucking things.
That's right
Gregg
up his alley.
was a UFC champ. He beat Randy Couture, beat Tim Silva. John Jones called out Brock Lesnar in 17. Brock would destroy Nate Diaz. be real, bro. With all due respect.
Listen to
All
me.
right.
Listen
That's
to me.
again.
I'm not putting down Brock
Everybody's
Lesnar.
is
Okay,
right
I
for
like.
them.
I rooted for Brock Lesnar.
Oh, he
Okay,
was great for
I
UFC.
rooted for
Yeah.
him. I'm not
He's
saying
fun.
that, but I'm just telling you, don't count the skinny Nate Diaz out. If he got
Yeah.
around on him and grabbed him in a fucking in a hold, Lesnar is a bull. But when you're being choked out, Joe Rogan will talk about that. If you're being
Yeah.
choked out, you gotta watch. And I'm gonna tell you something. As big as he is, Nate Diaz and his brother are too stupid. They would wrestle a bulldozer. They don't give a shit. Do you understand? They have no fear. They have no fucking fear. They
Line
would.
of the day. It's a line
They
of the
would.
day.
They would fucking get on a mechanical bull and try to choke the thing out. They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Get the front. But
They don't care.
Chris, that's cool, man. And that's what makes it fun to have these discussions. This ain't an argument. We're fucking
Yeah,
laughing.
no, I listen. I love Nate. I love what's his name? Brock. I love him. I think he's
Yeah.
great. He actually knew Bob Bonham very well. I love the guy.
Oh.
It's not that, and I'm not saying that Nate Diaz would definitely take it, but I can tell you this: if
And so
Nate
I
Diaz
just-
caught him, if he
Yeah.
caught him and spun around on him, it's chokeout time.
Yeah.
Just trust
There's
me.
a good point by the dude though. Brock Lesnar's a real freestyle wrestler. That is a good point.
Yes.
It's not just a big
He is a
ball.
freestyle wrestler, but
We'll
jiu-
never know because it's not UFC 1. You know,
Right,
where
but
they
jiu-jitsu-
it's different.
Jiu-jitsu outrides that, Joe. Jiu-jitsu outrides. The wrestling, you pin a guy, but you don't finish him off. Jiu-jitsu is all about taking his windpipe, fucking a whole bit, and finishing him off. You grab him like this,
Long
you
game.
twist his arm the wrong way. It's it. It's over.
Yeah, they do the long game too. It's a defensive technique. I got to
I'm not
watch the
saying-
replay. That I'm curious how it went down. Can you give me a 5-second realistic reenactment when your voice was loud? Oh man, I don't want to scare the dog upstairs. If I
A
yell.
replay of what, Joe?
When I was yelling at the guy at the.
Oh, it
radio
was
station.
online? It was actually filmed?
No. We were off the air, but I wouldn't do that on the air. You know, that's
Right.
that's stupid. It's fucking unprofessional. It's babyish and it's stupid. But I don't want to scream. But I was, put it this way, my friend Anthony was trying to, down the whole thing, which was good. I mean, that was the right move.
Right.
And he knew that my eyes were fucking purple. Like I was just fucking lit, man.
I mean, it's a half hour and they fucking can't get it right.
Dude, I'm talking constantly the same things. And you don't say stuff because you try to be nice, but then it builds up. My father was the same way. He wouldn't say a word, and all of a sudden he started fucking punching me in
That's
the
my
face.
father too. When he
He was just, from behind in the back seat. I would be breaking balls in the car for a half hour, and my mother would be yelling. He would just, and then all of a sudden at a red light,
he'd snap.
the whole thing with this.
That's
what happened
great.
to me after the show. Yeah.
That same thing with my father. He'd hold his temper.
That you said for him. I basically, I knew he didn't like me personally, so I set the trap. I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you, that was a basic thing. And he says, because I don't like you. And I knew that was the case. I didn't think he was that stupid to admit it,
But you should say, do you like the show? Do you hate the show? Do you like getting paid for the show? I mean, come on. You don't have to like.
Does he think I like doing all my jobs over the years? I know.
Right.
Sometimes some things
But
suck,
he's
some
getting
things
paid. This is your job. You're not getting paid
Yeah.
to like me. You know what I'm saying? Again, in every sport, there's guys on every fucking sports team that really don't like each other.
Of course, that's fine.
There's managers who hate some of their players, but they'll play them. That, you know what I mean? It's not about that.
Before, yeah. Hugo Claus sent me these 2 Italian songs. I wrote you back on email. They are amazing. I gotta put a video. You mentioned it. He did it, assuming through an AI thing, Hug. They're in Italian. It's about the show. I didn't understand every word, but I followed most of it. And a lot of it's like dirty and funny stuff, But we're talking about the Greg and Joe show and Muscle Sport Mag. And
I got to hear it. It's in Italian?
He sent me the audio clips, but I want to somehow put some kind of video with it and then post it because it deserves a visual with it. It's so good.
Is it old school Italian like me? Go to zone, or
Oh, yeah, it's kind of more poppy, I guess, in a way, but it's
Okay.
still it's good though. I got to
It's
do
in
something with it. He sent it to me. I didn't see it till this morning, and I was laughing my fucking dick off. And thank
if
you.
it's in Italian, it's got to be good. That's my father. Listen to
It's
Italian.
fucking funny. And I was trying to, test myself, and I picked up many of the words, but some of them I didn't. And I was like, fuck, I got to, I got to study more. I read a book on Thurman Munson because he was my father's favorite player. My father died when I was young. Oh, wow. Sorry.
Oh, I'm
to hear
sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Greg and I were both lucky that we had our respective fathers mine into the 90s and yours into his 80s, right?
Yeah. Mine was like 87, 88.
Mine was
He'd be almost
91,
100 now. He'd be just shy of 100 years old.
my father would be 129. He was born in 1929. So
But,
we were
yeah.
lucky. We had our dads into their late years. Those years weren't the best for both of us, for our fathers with their health. But
Mhm.
I'll take that any day because we had them our whole lives,
Yeah. My father
And-
still went to the gym, but he had a lot of problems. But he still went to the gym every day, and he was sharp because he'd read books. As long as the worst is when I have friends that have parents have Alzheimer's, and the parents don't even recognize them. Who are you? And you're like, I'm your kid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you know
lucky.
stories like that. That's no good.
Oh yeah. I was lucky. My father had advanced dementia, but he never forgot who we were.
Okay, that's
Me
good.
I was so thankful for that.
I'm
it
sure
was
you've heard
sad.
that though. That there's people.
Oh, of course. My grandmother was catatonic. She wasn't even verbal, so I don't know if she knew. She
Right.
had it worse than my old man had it.
That's
She
horrible.
died in 2000. Yeah, it's very sad. So I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. But that's cool that you picked up where your dad left off then with Thurman. Thurman didn't like Reggie at first, but grew to love him both because he realized Reggie cared about winning just as much as he did, but expressed it differently. Good point. Good point. So you read his book. So you read that in the book. Yeah,
Right.
that's good. Nick, did you really pay for Mr. Johnson's MSF? No, don't pay for it. That was a joke on yesterday's show, 2 days ago. Last thing about Trevor was Anthony. Yeah, Anthony was trying to play middle and calm everybody down. We'll work it out.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, no, he was good. Even though he knew I was going to go off, because I told him in the green room. I said, "This is his last chance. He fucks up tonight. I'm gonna fucking go off." And he's like, "Do what you got to do." All right. Farrah Abraham. Thank you, the dude. That was the one. The
Yes,
teen-
Farrah Abraham. I remember her.
Yes. Good looking redheaded bitch. Everything on TV is fake. Everything. Another reason why I canceled cable. Yeah, he canceled cable because it's the liberal shit and the phoniness with the political reason sucks. I got tired of paying to be lied and propagandas with the politics. I don't blame you. You can watch fucking YouTube and you can watch what you want. I actually want that sex toy in the radio station and use it. It was good. You got that sex toy from Farrah Abraham, so that was actual mold of her interior. It was like a fleshlight of shape of hers. That's crazy. I had no idea Bruno died. He's one of the knockouts. I wish I could think. Charlie knocked a lot of guys out. Champs,
Yeah.
guys, great Italian American. And it warms my heart that he treated you nicely with your affiliation with me. He knew that you were friends with Charlie Hans, but he overlooked it because he was a gentleman.
He overlooked it.
The ball is small there. The gyro ball doesn't work here. Daisuke Matsuzaka was a yes. The last yeah, I remember that Daisuke. He wasn't he on the Red Sox. Is that the guy on the Red Sox, Nick?
What about him?
Daisuke. It was just about 5 years ago. I try to use a lot of feel good and Katsuas. I know that your favorites. Yes, if you want to give Greg a 15-second preview. Yes, let's do a little quick preview. I have your email.
I love it. I love it.
Gregg Valentino. New York Festival di Merda. New York's a piece of
Talking
shit.
shit. Shit, yeah. Did it say fika in the beginning? Did I hear the word fika?
Yeah, pussy, yeah.
Yeah.
He
I was
knows that's
sure
one of
it
my
says
favorite
pussy.
words in the language of love, yes. So that's great. He
Fika.
does it
Fika
great.
po-
No,
poops.
New York's a peso de verda, piece of shit. Great job. He gave me 2 different
Thank you.
songs.
Great job. Great job.
Luke, of course, you got a knack for that, man. You're very good at doing that.
What do you do? Translator? How does he know Italian like that?
Through AI.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I even knew it that good. He speaks fucking his language, Dutch, right? He's in Denmark. He speaks English great. He knocks his English. He's like, I'm not sure if that's the right expression. I'm like, you hit the nail on the head every time. He never like makes a mistake. He gives himself not enough credit, and he's learning how to speak Thai.
Oh shit!
So,
I bet he is.
yeah.
Lady boy, fuck you, lady boy, I'm lady boy.
How many inches is Gregg packing? Last time, he hit
Come
me,
over here and I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on over and I'll let you have a sample.
I didn't. I was joking, but if Mr. Johnson actually shows his best. No, Nick, that's nice of you, but Mr. J's a big boy. If he wants the magazine, but that was nice of you to say that. Though. Just even if it was half a joke. Red Sox and the Mets. That's right. I forgot the Mets got him a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, but he sucked with them. He was good with the the Red Sox. He was not bad. He was
all right. Yeah,
I think he was
better
good.
with.
Some guys play good against the Yankees, but they suck against everybody else.
Yeah. What a fucking show. Love you guys. You go so long. We're going. Yes. We gotta.
I'm going to have to get going in like 5 minutes, though, because it's going
Yeah.
to be 6 o'clock.
No ladybugs, Greg, but you seem very into that topic. Thailand is mentioned. Greg's got no problems.
Wait. No ladyboys, Greg, but it seems you are very into the topic every time. Well, if they look hot, dude, if he walks like a duck and quite this, out there, the ladyboys are better looking than the chicks.
You ever think Mr. Johnson never gets laid? Yeah, I think he's had some fucking tail over the years. Is it true? Oh, it is, Paul. Is it true Greg knew who robbed him because it was estrogen?
What happened?
I don't know.
Is it true that Greg knew who robbed him because it was estrogen? It's true. I found out to a friend who knew the guys that were involved. Yes. Because
wait, they sold test and it was a test?
We used to sell some of the trainees used to buy one trainee, really. He was a drug dealer, used to buy estrogen. So we would get estrogen cypionate. So when the guys that robbed the house, they came in and they saw the word cypionate and they thought, oh, this must be like a form of testosterone because it says estradiol cypionate. So they took all of that, and then we got wind of some guy up north is trying to pass off like, some guy's trying to pass off like estrogen cypionate is like it's testosterone. We're like, me and my partner are like, who's this? Yeah. And we knew right then and there.
Yeah.
Right. And we also had real power bowling too, real power bowling in the ampules. And there was some power bowling, and I was like, that's it. What's that?
You found them then?
Yeah, we found them.
Just gave them a birthday present. Yeah.
No, actually,
that's all
actually
good.
cops were involved, and they got arrested because they broke in. They broke into our place and shit. They got arrested for breaking in and us stealing our steroids.
From the gym?
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. Listen,
they broke in the gym and shit like that, and it was a whole story, long story behind it. But the bottom line was, if they weren't selling that shit, that was a giveaway. And plus, then you mix the Powerball with it. Nobody had Powerball. I had real Powerball, and
I wish that these assholes took some of that, thinking it was test sip, and they started growing bitch tits. Fucking.
Oh well, they went to jail. They actually had to pay. We got paid restitution from jail.
Good. Oh, you were a convict.
They broke my gym. Yeah, they broke in and they broke stuff.
Yeah. They stole something illegal. They did damage going in. Greg, I think this is a good time for us to cut off. I need to use the can.
I'm sitting there, my legs are going like this. This is why I'm moving around.
I will never be fluent in Thai, though. You don't know that, Poog. Just learn enough to impress some Bhutanese and have some laughs with them. Doesn't matter. You're still doing it. That's the great thing.
Just if you're gonna flirt with them, check the crotch. That's all.
Yeah. Protein pancakes, protein muscles, all of this good stuff. Enhanced Labs presents the Greg and Joe Show every Wednesday right here on YouTube, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And look at us. We won fucking 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Almost 3 hours. Listen, Hoop, by the way, all the chicks in Thailand are hot. Skin, like, as long as they're skinny, I don't give a shit. No fatties, though. No fatties. No fatties. No
Greg,
big asses. Oof.
great job, as always.
Thank
I
you,
always
Joseph.
enjoy the program. That's why I don't even look at the clock. The time just flies as we do our
I
program.
know. It's 10 of 6.
Wow.
Holy shit.
We got to eat dinner. We got some macaroni for us.
Well,
Guys,
Carl,
that's
you're eating macaroni?
we will see you guys in a week. Thanks so much to the to all you guys that stuck through, and guys that came on. I don't give a fuck. One comment, no comments. All ears. We love you all.
Thank you all,
guys,
man. We love you guys.
You guys
All
make
right.
it fucking. We'll see you in a week. Take care, guys.
Stop fucking around.